Hi. Hello, everyone.
The internet.
Stop playing one of my favorite bands of all time that got added onto Pretzel. So there. That's take that.
Are we gonna get copyright struck? Is that what you're telling me?
No, I'm saying that the back catalog of a band that I cared for a lot in college, but like almost everything they ever did into the catalog on Pretzel. So I can just play that just all day. Just there. That's it. That's the soundtrack to the show. It's absolutely unrelated to the game. It has nothing to do with the vibe of Red Markets, but
sometimes you need that though. You need that nostalgic look back. The time before, right?
Every time I try to find something that like, oh, you know what does match the vibe? The title of this channel. And then like it plays a bunch of stuff that's like ding 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 ding. It's like, no, that's not it. That's not the game. That's
not what I was looking for.
No, you said this channel was.
Oh boy. Well, folks, this High Shelf Collective. We're gonna do some Red Markets tonight.
We got Radmere Cats.
Radmere Cats. That's right. Nikki, you're joining us again on this journey, on this job. I think today we're doing leg 3 is what we're starting on. Right? Okay, cool. We have yet to get to the job site, which is where all the real shit's gonna happen.
That concerns me a little bit.
Yeah, like the legs are just the warm-up.
Yeah. We have to cross a whole city.
It'll be fine. Hey, and yeah, so High Shelf Collective, we're up to doing stuff. We're doing stuff all the time. Let's see here. I think tomorrow is Heckna, right?
Yep.
I think this is going to be like a chapter break, right?
So
yeah, that's the rumor I'm hearing is that there's a chapter break, either this session or the next session, but either way,
it is this one.
Okay, cool.
Just looked.
And then on, let's see here, following Tuesday is gonna be Rich Randomness with Rich and me. I'll be on.
How did it take so long?
Rich wanted to meet everybody, and he's like, I forgot what David was like. I should go meet him again. So here we go.
We have a surprise-ish stream Saturday night.
Oh, this is a surprise.
A surprise to David even. We're gonna pull out the old video game consoles or keyboard and mouse and play Dead by Daylight. Me and Tay and I think Blair at least, and maybe Jake. And it's just going to be a big party, and we're going to we call it the clown show, really, because it's just a mess. So
Dead by Daylight is one of those games. It's like, it is kind of a clown show. It's a scary clown show. It's scary.
Yes.
Horrific.
Killer clowns.
There is a killer clown.
Is there?
From outer space?
That's,
no, I think he just has like
just a thing.
Adult film addiction, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah. So
Fair.
But yes, we are planning on that. I don't know what time we're going to go live, but it's going to just be kind of a casual stream. So
yep, I love that. Good. I like surprises. So and then we have let's see here, Wednesday, Blair is running a game, her first on stream GM ship that I wait she's GM'd before on the Consave.
Yeah, it's first time here though.
Yeah, first time here. What are the details of that?
Oh, that is the game system I believe is called the Final Rose. It is a like bachelorette style game. Blair, we ran through how that's gonna go, and if it's anything, it's oh man, y'all are in for a treat. It's gonna be fun. It's basically going to be like a whole season of The Bachelor in 3.5 hours. So let's get to it.
And we got, and then we'll be back here on Thursday doing more Red Markets. So it's going to be like Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, bam, all good stuff.
Your midweek isn't busy because it's
That's right.
To be.
That's right. Book it.
Next Thursday, I'll be coming here right after my tattoo appointment.
Oh, that'll be fun. What
nice.
What are you getting?
I'm starting my D&D sleeve, so it'll be the outline of the dragon up on the top of my arm.
You've shown us some of that art. That is going to be so cool.
I'm so excited.
Yeah.
My wallet's not, but I am.
Right. How many? Do you know how many sessions it's going to be? How many?
At least 4.
It's good. It's good.
Dang.
It's gonna be the full arm down to the wrist. So
Yes.
just
yes.
go big or go home. I
You gotta do all
guess.
the lines, right? You gotta
Mhm.
get all the lines. It's like a whole arm, like
We separate. We're gonna do the top half first and then the second, so I
That's
can
right.
get the color because I want the color.
yeah.
Yeah.
And anybody who missed it, I think last night y'all did some Thirsty Sword Lesbians on this
Yeah,
channel.
we did.
It was
So much
amazing.
flirting.
It was so amazing. Yeah. I
So
got to
much
tune in
flustered.
for like the last half with the cat boy and like all the Fae action. So good.
There's a lot going on.
It was multi-layered. Hats off to the GM. It was
Mm-hmm.
Hina.
Hina, yeah. So good.
Yeah.
So
GM Hina. She's
Yep.
really nice.
good. Yeah, so the VOD is here on Twitch. It'll move over to YouTube in its time. But yeah, all of our actual play VODs live on Twitch indefinitely. So if you want to go catch that Thirsty Sword Lesbian action, it was good. And then we jumped to Cave Geek Art, and he had like never heard of the game. So he's like, "What? What were y'all playing?"
That
So I
sounds
was
like a killer band.
yeah, yeah, exactly. So we get to educate him a little bit on the indie gaming scene. It's because like that's a really popular game in my circles. Like everybody knows it. Who doesn't know about this beautiful game?
Depends on how much time you spend on like role playing game Kickstarter.
That's true. That's true. That's true. If you don't
Mhm.
like hound Kickstarter, then you miss out on a lot of the gold that's out there.
Yeah, the first
You know,
time I
just like-
played it was a year and a half ago for a charity stream for my 1-year anniversary on my podcast. And Hina ran that one, which is why when Taylor's like, "Do you know anything?" I'm like, yes.
Yes, I do. That's good. That's really good. Yeah, I think those are all of our like big announcements that I can think of. Gen Con's coming up. We're gonna do a bunch of stuff at Gen Con. That's gonna be great.
Either
And
be
then
square.
yeah, exactly. And I still have to figure out the meetup situation because everybody's super busy. So I'm like, I don't know. Maybe I'll just like text everybody like, "Hey, I'm at this bar. Come." maybe that's gonna be the answer. I don't know.
Well, are you doing Super Robo Rally this year?
Right. So okay, here's the deal. We used to just randomly drop in on Super Robo Rally, and then we always had an extra ticket and we'd like give it away to somebody in the audience, right? And then like Super Robo Rally started like working out a deal so that we could like get a guaranteed spot. And then like COVID happened, so everybody's machinations stopped, right? But we got it.
Oh,
got
shit, we
one.
did?
We got one. We
Awesome.
got a whole ass Super Robo Rally run.
Same.
It's gonna be in the evening on Thursday. It's gonna be like one of their last runs.
Sweet.
Yeah. And so yeah, and like the guys over at Super Robo Rally, they like do all the special rules for us. Because like, I don't know if y'all have seen this. Like it's wild. It's like Lego Mindstorm on this huge board, and like you put in your little Robo Rally commands, and your robot goes and like pushes other robots or shoots them or whatever. And then he like got all the special rules from the board game programmed in there too. So like our game is different than everybody else's game.
It's just lunacy.
so many
It's just
ways.
crazy.
It's so wild. It's
so
wild.
fun.
This
Yeah.
will be my first Gen Con, so I have no idea what you're talking about.
Well, yeah. So
Well, you have to
Find
come
out.
and watch.
if
Yeah.
if you have nothing going on around 6:00 on Thursday, there's going to be a giant Lego Mindstorm board at the end of registration. So like when you go and get your badge and stuff,
Mhm.
at the end of that big row will be the thing, and you'll see it. And like we draw a crowd. Like we start playing and shouting,
Because we're loud.
and people are like, "What's going on over here? I had no idea that Lego was this fun." It's like, and everybody's like chanting.
It's the entropy storm that like orbits Rich.
Yes.
It
Yeah.
just continues to play.
It's so good. It's
a
so
big
good.
part of it.
Yeah, if nobody's seen Rich in his element, you've got to show up Thursday night. Super
Not
Bowl
until
rally.
you don't know Rich until you've watched him run around to people in the audience that have just sat down to watch and just
Yes.
ask their opinion to program in something that
Will you
they
take my
don't
turn
know.
for me? Yeah.
Yes,
He's
he does
terrible. He's
that.
terrible at the game. He's awful. So like, it's a step up to get a random person who's never played the game to like press buttons.
Accurate.
It's super fun. So if you have time Thursday, we highly suggest you come.
Yeah, that'll be lots of fun. Lots of fun. All right. So that's all the stuff I got. Mike.
That's good. That's Thursday night. Thanks for coming out, everybody. That's
Yeah, we got
Okay.
casualties.
All right. The game.
I don't like the
We're gonna do
name
game.
of tonight's stream. What
No
funny little
one
birds.
does.
This is concerning.
Spooky.
This is concerning. So what's happening, Mike?
Just means dinner, right? That's all it
Yeah,
means.
yeah. No, that's
It's chicken wings.
dinner's coming. Don't worry, we'll get there. Okay, switch over. We got the red screen up. Game up. Game face. Serious. It's dark. It's brooding. It is not full of bad puns every time you turn around in this game. So, Red Markets is a game of economic horror. It is a massive, massive book that if you're not careful, you'll sprain yourself with. But good news, it's out of print. So, we have been on the road here because the members of the Incidentals got hired by Mr. J. Jones to travel back to St. Louis again to clean up the grain elevator because he's got a bunch of grain he's got to move and he's got to have a clean place to put it.
It's great.
So we've been hiking all the way back again. Yeah, and other than that, he also does not want you using Ubix or talking to people when you're anywhere near the job site. He does not want anybody to figure out where you're at, where he has hired you to go, what you're doing, because there's been people sniffing around in the past when he sent you on these jobs, and he just trying to keep it quiet, as you do. So I think last time we wound up finding this former self-sufficient prepper home that actually wound up being a spot where everybody got to like reduce their stress a little bit. Spend a night that actually had water and showers. Like you could actually do stuff here.
It's amazing.
Except for the fact that it's one house in the middle of nowhere. It would be great. But everything else around it has been like abandoned and smashed and burned. Yeah, you do. So yeah, I
Nice
think
place
we
for
get
retirement.
perfect place. Yes. Convenient access to the railroad tracks. There you go. That's big selling point. Can railroad your way to work. Yeah, so like we get like dawn, like the morning light coming in around like the quilts that hang in the windows because they're extra insulating. As we have like everybody kind of like here in this what was the floor plan from my grandmother's house. Just
So good, Mike.
pepper. Well, it's like yeah, okay. Kitchen's over here, and there's a living room. There's the stairs down to the basement, and down there in this bedroom, there's another guest bedroom. It's like yeah. It's like I can tell you where stuff is.
Is anyone injured still?
No, I'm fully healed. I just have traumas.
Yes, we all have those.
Yeah.
That's all. I just have some trauma.
Well, I just wanted to make sure we were healed up.
I think Deacon rolled really, really well on the heal last time
Yeah,
and healed like 5 or something.
Nice.
it was pretty good. Got 10. I think it was like 10 on black kind of deal, so it's good.
Longbow, Doctor, do you think there'd be anything that we could haul back and get some money off of here?
Well, we looked around a little bit, right? Didn't we found some stuff?
Winter clothes, I think, or just clothes.
Yeah.
There's yeah.
We should probably do like one more, open
There
all the closets
was-
kind of thing.
Yeah, we kind of already had scavenged all the stuff.
Mhm.
So there was 2 sets of winter clothing. There was 4 bounty, 2 haul worth of clothing and kitchen gear, and an unbroken bottle of whiskey.
I think that's going to be worth the most, honestly. I've grabbed any type of chemical that would be useful, which isn't much, though. Many things become pretty dangerous if they sit for a while. So it's not going to sell for anything, but it's just for fun.
I don't
You,
think
like,
they
check-
had a lot of like produced stuff. There's probably a lot of stuff that's in there that's like stuff like they did a lot of composting and like water recycling.
Liquefied
processing and stuff like that.
composting would be bad enough to when injected into somebody.
Like you put enough vitamins into somebody just straight, that's gonna cause a problem.
At least
But-
their urine will be orange.
It's like under the sink where all the
Inconvenient.
like big scary chemicals are for cleaning. It's just like jugs of white vinegar. Because
I'll
that's
take
all.
white vinegar.
Yeah,
they were
that's
just
all.
like,
You do that. You put white vinegar in anything, and it's perfect.
yeah, and like a bar soap.
I've seen those. I've seen those TikToks.
Yeah.
I've seen them. I've met those people.
Yeah.
Between that and the pickling liquid that they have,
Yeah.
with whatever was in there, you don't know anymore. It's been in there for some time, but you know.
Oh, those are some pickles. Those pickles, then pickled. So they're like
They're
Yeah.
double pickled.
double picked.
Oh boy.
Okay.
I mean, unless you want a blanket to keep warm. Other than that, I don't really think there's much.
No,
Quotes are going to be pretty heavy though.
I think later on there'll be some takers that cruise through here and rip out all the copper and all
The solar
plumbing.
panels was what I had thought. Yeah.
I'm surprised they are still here.
I think maybe as you're like moving around inside, like maybe you'll find on the outside of the door that like they talk about some places in, I think it's actually buried in a couple of the legs. Like sometimes there's like markings for like
Mhm.
safe space, whatever, that like makers leave for one another or takers leave for one another. Sort of like the old like hobo markings for like these people will let you have a piece of pie, right? Like,
Mhm.
and there might be some markings there that it's like, you know, this is kind of like considered safe space, you know.
Yeah.
I know in some of them there's sort of a like take a weapon, leave a weapon box. Like
That's good.
Well, this
I
one
like
did
that.
say that vectors were here, and some people just may not want to F with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, down in the basement.
Yeah, but we could definitely mark it.
There was like vectors inside, but then there was the little like shadow mark on the door that was like actually it's pretty chill. They're just casualties.
Mhm.
But you
But
got to be
up-
a real taker to notice.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it'd be good, Mike, if we tag this place to say it's now an okay place to, you know, bed down for a day. It'd be cool of us to do.
Is there the holy grail of all tags that's just plumbing?
Yeah, plumbing.
Mhm.
it's like out on like by the railroad tracks. I assume, like in my mind, they have like the little marker signs that are on the side of the highway where it's like mile 367.1, 0.2,
Mhm.
0.3, like one like that where you just like draw like a spigot and a happy face.
Yeah.
For like,
Mhm.
like for the fucking potentials
Yeah.
do.
Running water. What?
Yeah. Yeah, it has like a solar heater on the top that's like even like pretty decently warm water. It's like, oh, you can't.
Hey,
You
that
can't throw that
hour-long
away.
video I stuck in the channel a ways back, they were running like black plastic tubing like real tight together on the roof of like one of the structures, and that's
Yep.
that's exactly what they were doing there. I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I can
Mhm.
reach like 100-something degrees in there.
Mm-hmm.
Have a good sunny day. Yes, as Reynolds points out, they are called taker respites. So yeah, we can mark this place.
Um,
Trying to figure out the right way to word what I'm trying to say. I think if we do that, that may also be a positive rep spot we might be able to lean on in certain situations.
Ooh.
Right?
Yeah.
Like
Put a
we've
little-
done
put a
something
little, like,
positive. Like, yeah.
The takers,
Incidentals
the
right here.
incidentals
There's
right
a
here.
thing, like there's water, there's running water, there's
Oh, I don't have my
filters,
stickers
it's
with
like
me right now.
passable. Incidentals were here. Yeah.
Damn it. My
Oh,
I don't
yeah,
know.
no.
I cleaned my desk and so I'm missing my incidental stickers.
I
Where's
just
this
put one on my
one?
But
laptop.
are
There it
people
is.
gonna
There we
There
go.
it is. There it is.
are people gonna see that sticker and be like, oh man, everything's
This
broken."
house is broken.
everything's
They broke everything in that house.
It is mixed message when I'm like, this is a respite. Takers are here. Like,
50-50.
yeah.
50-50.
I don't know. I've read about those guys online, and you know, it's, so yeah, that's you know, you're here, you have a safe place that you were able to spend the night, and now it's time for another leg. So see, you still got to hike all the way across Missouri, right?
Good. Are there along the highway, are there still the Mizzou signs leading deeper into Missouri? Like it's like each letter gets its own billboard kind of deal.
Is that a thing?
If oh yeah,
yeah.
Yeah,
They're
no.
old now. Like they've been out there for
oh they're new, they're
Oh, they're
updated, they're
they're
current.
updated?
Yeah, no, that's I moved to St. Louis 2.5, 1990, 29, 3 years now. But before that was 6 years in Colombia because my wife worked at Mizzou. So
Oh,
yeah,
I was born
going
there.
back and forth to places like, yeah, those signs are absolutely up. It's like,
Damn,
Damn.
good times.
yeah. But you get to walk on the railroad, not the highway. So
Yeah.
Spend a ration.
So
Yeah. Yeah.
as oh yeah, let's spend the rations. As
Everybody
we start
marking the doors, start walking back down and get back out on the railroad, back on the line,
so
head on along the way.
well, like right as we're leaving, Longbow is going to ask. So, hey Doc, what got you into all this like experimentation stuff? How'd you come to this project?
Well, I always was the experimenter, and my job at the chemistry lab that I worked at was to help try to figure out what would happen when you mix chemicals that were brand new and created with other chemicals in a safe environment. But when that went away and became less imperative, I decided to just do it with things that I could use or find instead, and use what knowledge I had to help protect myself. I'm not great with a gun or a weapon, so I did what I knew best. Put chemicals that are going to hurt somebody and keep whatever is attacking me away from my wife.
Yeah, science the shit out of it. I like it.
Yeah,
That's
it's pretty
good.
much just mix two things together and hope for the best that it hurts it.
Yeah, it was pretty impressive. The one time I saw a little bit of that going down. So I'm just curious how you got there.
As soon as you say that, she'll like take out her notebook and start like explaining the exact reactions because she gets excited that
Cool.
you showed interest in it.
Awesome. Yeah, Longbow's here for it. He'll listen. We had nothing else to do but talk. So
Yeah, she goes
might as well hear your
full
spiel.
blown, almost like autistic, excited description about it.
Sure.
Just rambling about how this chemical mixed with this because the chemical imbalances and all.
Yep.
I don't know how it works. I just said it was Adderall and whatever.
Mike, I'm gonna send a little like message on my glasses. I'm gonna say going dark. I hope all that was helpful. And then I'm gonna turn off my glasses or put them in airplane.
As you do that, you're like, oh, here, I send the message. You do see that there's one waiting message in your queue.
Motherfucker. All right. what is oh yeah, I had a whole ass message last time. I never actually opened it. Yeah, what's it say?
Oh, I think the messages you got last time were all the advertising ones from the meek that were there.
Did you give me a letter? I think as a player, you handed me something that I didn't actually engage with. But either way, all right. So there's this message.
Yeah, this is a separate message. Okay. It comes in and it is like a little video from Puck. And it is him. He's like, hey, can you tell Mirtha everything's okay and I miss you guys? Okay, I'll see you soon. Bye. Clicks off. Doing explicitly the thing you told him not to do.
This is child logic all day. There's no way he doesn't do the thing you tell him not to do because he's gonna see what happens when he does it. He probably wouldn't even thought of sending us a message. All right. Yeah, so I'm gonna like go dark and I'm like, hey, Mirtha.
Yeah.
I got a little message from Puck, and before you worry, he just wanted to send us a cute little message saying that he's okay, and then he misses you. And he's a good kid. He's a good kid.
Did he use the code word strawberry pizza? That's
he didn't blink rapidly, like, he didn't like go any signs of duress. He's a good kid. He's a good. I saved it. I'll give it to you when we're out of the,
Thanks. I'm sorry that
it's fine.
he
No,
did
it's good.
that.
He's adorable. He's a good kid. He's a good egg. He's a good egg.
Thanks, Longbow. I hope it doesn't get us into trouble.
I don't think so. I mean, we're still a little ways out. I'm turning all my stuff off now, so
Oh, okay.
I figure we're okay, you know.
How long does it take to turn your goggles back on? Is it like
Pretty
slow?
quick.
Pretty quick?
Yeah.
Okay. Then hesitantly, the doctor will also turn off hers. She doesn't want to though. She doesn't like not being connected.
Right.
Yeah, it's just like it's going to airplane mode, right? Like, yeah, you can flip it back out to the other thing, and it'll take a second to pick up a connection, but like they're not like off.
I'm just imagining my
So-
actual phone when I put it on airplane mode, I forget and then like go to use it and like, why is it? Oh, right.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Why does nothing work?
Yeah.
So it's like
Oh my god, the internet is gone. They finally dropped the bombs. Yeah, that's
So you can
Damn.
so just so I know, Mike, I can still do my plus to shoot and plus to scavenge, but I can't do like research.
yeah. You can still run your apps, but if you wanted to do
Okay.
research, if you wanted to contact somebody, you'd have to
Right.
get the uplink back up.
That's very kind because I have a total of 2 apps on my phone I can use without internet today.
Right
now. 2 of them. One of them's a calculator.
Yeah. The
You
other
can
one's
use the
camera.
bonus to shoot. You can use the bonus to scavenge. Solitaire, for some reason, requires an internet connection. I don't even know how that works, but yeah.
That's
'Cause
real.
on the back of each card is a separate ad. That's how.
The one that pisses me off the most is like, for some reason, every version of Tetris now has to be connected to the internet. Like,
Come on.
never,
Just give,
never. That's not
just
required.
give me my
Anyway.
just give me my bum, 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 bum. Just give me my music. All right. That's all I want from you.
Solitaire will actually
the
give you
game.
random deals, but not winning deals
Yeah.
with no internet. Just the random ones. So you might lose.
So this is what we're talking about while we're going down the thing. It's like, what are you
Yeah.
doing now that you're disconnected? It's like, my solitaire stopped working. You know, like we're just complaining about all our apps not working.
So we've all spent
Well-
a ration to enter our new leg, right?
Mhm.
We good? Okay. Can I get everyone to make an awareness check for me?
Oh, great.
That's not how we want to start, Mike.
Oh, you don't want me to skip to the next part without it either. Let's,
That's true. We probably want the awareness check.
9 over 1.
okay.
14 over 3.
Mhm.
16 over 3 if I get to use my binoculars.
I don't think it's a thing where you would be trying to default to using the binoculars on this one.
Yeah. Okay.
Right.
14 then. Mhm. You're muted, David.
On the die 4 over 4, but 6 over 4.
Well, if
Okay,
it's
so
4 and 4,
the dice match
Mhm.
and they're both 4s, that's a critical success. Cool.
I went the other way. I got double 7s.
Okay.
Damn.
Unlucky 7th.
You're just replaying that video from Puck. Just
I am
like-
just on a loop.
it's your happy thing now, right?
yeah. That's how I avoid trauma.
I think the targeting app is trying to talk to like the optional app for like, oh, we network together to like get combat data, and like it's out of commission until you connect back up to the network again.
Yep. That's
Okay.
good. Oh, really? My targeting app is kaput?
Yeah, your targeting app is like just like no. Until you reboot and reinstall this update. No, I don't run anymore.
Too real.
Damn.
Too real.
All right. Long. Thanks.
Okay. So, Dr. Compound, you are probably the first one who notices something. You point it out to everybody else, which or you say something and everybody else notices. Oh yeah, no, that explains what's going on. Is that in the as you're kind of like walking, you end up like kind of like looking upwards, and like high up around the cloud line, which are like they're kind of low. It's not like super rainy or anything out, but like there's clouds out. It's overcast. There's this massive swarm of like black dots. And you're probably the first one who like picks out like, oh, those are kind of predator drone shaped. And there are dozens of them up there, like flying in like one huge mass.
I played this Call of Duty game. This is bad.
We have company.
What kind of company?
I just point up.
Are those what I think they are?
Out of character, Nikki doesn't know what predator bird is, but
Oh, they're the drones that the military uses to like bomb
Thanks.
everybody else. Yeah.
Yes, I think they are. I think we should quickly find cover.
I do make sure my face is covered, Mike.
Okay.
What kind of cover do we have?
There are some trees a little ways away, like back from the, like there's probably like the railroad tracks and then like a field and then like trees on the other side of the field on each side.
Sounds like a good place to be. Trees.
Yeah, I think the thing that will cross everybody's mind is that they are just close enough down. They're just like low enough that if you were careful, you could probably, and you had a rifle, then you could probably bring one down if you try. Say if you manage a precision shoot check, because they're full of sophisticated electronics that would be worth bounty. And the practical upshot of the awareness roll is that everybody gets 2 rounds worth of, they would have the opportunity to take shots at them. People who succeed get 3 opportunities to take a shot. And Dr. Compound doesn't have a gun, so we can't give you 4, so I have to give you something else that's good. And I don't know what to think of that right now.
What I'm just falls. It hits another one and just falls.
Can I hack it? I don't fucking know. That'd be awesome though if I could.
I think if you were to hack it, you would have to like turn on the UVic specs to do it.
Oh yeah,
Right? Because like you got to
I
have a way to
mean,
connect something like that. to try to
fair,
mess
I
with it.
suppose. Don't use your logic with me. Dr. Compound will say though, because she probably hasn't seen one up close. If we could get one of those, I could probably learn an awful lot on how they tick.
How many are in the sky, Mike? Like roughly?
There's several dozen.
Yeah, and Longbow is just like shaking Zubik's like, what are you talking about? What do you mean you see something?
Deacon, I'm gonna just bring Longbow in like towards cover.
Cover
Beef.
sounds good.
I'll follow. I can't do it, but I'm just saying it would be.
I would like to distract Longbow from this conversation of, I'm not even kidding. If Longbow is fucking around with something and not listening to the doctor, I am moving him to cover.
We're in the bonus stretch of time, right? So
okay.
Mirtha, Deacon, and Dr. Compound are aware, and if they are going to try to take some sort of action against these things, this is their time that they can, but Longbow, it's like polishing his UVic specs.
I mean,
not a euphemism.
It can't be that different than duck hunting, right?
But you get one of them, they're gonna know where it went down. They were probably geolocating, right?
If you get 2 of them, then they know where both of them are. That doesn't really.
Your logic is.
I'm just kind of curious. Will these? Longbow doesn't know anything. Never mind. I'm not gonna say my piece. Never mind.
Well, can we not just shoot one that's at the end of the flock?
We'll give it the old college, right? I want to take a shot, see what happens. If they start swarming us,
just be careful where you shoot. Try to aim for the wing specifically, because there's another wing I can still research.
With my bonus and the fact that like Nikki did get like a 4th one, can we point the shit out to Longbow? He's our best. I mean, Deacon's a great shooter, but he is our best shooter.
Longbow's gets the opportunity to be like, oh, that's there. It's like we're in this round, and then when we reach this one, Longbow can take a shot.
Okay. Yeah. I'm totally good with Longbow not getting to do anything right now. That actually feels really good.
And
Mirtha's really debating it then.
We're just using dice on these. No bonuses.
Yeah, these are precision shots.
Yeah.
I can't research, can I, without logging onto the freaking thing?
Truth.
Realistically, I don't know if I can shoot an arrow that far.
I don't think you can. Do you
Okay.
still have the rifle from you guys got from takers a while back? From other
No, we
takers?
sold
Yeah.
the
I mean,
only.
you
Yeah.
you could heft an arrow pretty far if you weren't, if you're not trying to
I mean,
hit
to
like
be,
An arrow is a
Yeah.
little bit more trackable than a bullet.
I mean, like you just give that thing an arc, it hit something on its way down. With that many of them, like, come on. What's the draw weight on that bow? It's got to be enough. If it's enough to go through a helmet and just spike a dude in the dome, then it can get to a drone.
I like where you're at there, Ethan. Yeah, don't
Like,
you're not out of this because you don't have the gear. You got the gear.
Yeah,
It's
I
just
mean,
different.
it's a precision check because it's at extreme range and it's hard to hit, right? Like that's how it's gonna be.
Yeah.
It's yeah.
If Deacon is going to take a shot and doesn't seem so bothered by it, then I guess I will as well.
I mean, all the while heading towards the trees, right? Like
Okay,
we don't want to
yeah.
be out in the open doing this,
Right.
but I'll take a couple on my way, see
I
what
like that
Okay.
y'all are like gently leading Longbow to the trees. Like, what's going on? Like all of a sudden, then there's rifle fire and then like it's shooting. We need to fight.
While the doctor is just explaining all the things that they could do with it when it comes down.
I could actually
I
make
mean-
it so that this is automatically injected instead of me having to push a button.
He has
It
no
would be
clue that
amazing.
you've switched research topics to drones. He's like, oh, this is still just research. She's still talking about research. This is great.
That's fair. Nice. That's completely fair.
Yes, so it is a precision shoot check if you would like to fire on the drones.
I'm letting Deacon go first.
I got what we got? Ooh, 10 over 2.
2. All right, that is one drone that will come down.
Precision, right? So it's a
Yes,
3
just
over 1.
That's
3
another
over
drone
1.
that'll come down. Okay. We reach step number 2. Anyway, everybody's allowed to go now.
7
Longbow's
over
like
6.
he's startled. He's got his rifle out. He's like, what?
Deacon takes down another. Okay.
I use my turn to just point.
It's
Oh,
like hunting ducks. It's actually
yeah.
extremely similar. I wouldn't typically use a rifle like this to hunt ducks,
Yeah.
but it's quieter
So
than a
Mirtha,
shotgun.
was that
I missed.
you missed? Okay.
Yep.
Fired him,
All
missed.
right, so I get to try.
Yeah.
Awesome. That is a 6 over 4.
All right. That is 4 drones we have brought down. And you have one more chance before the flock of them passes out of shooting range.
I give like a bonus to somebody by like keeping an eye out or something. Or can I just like look around and keep an eye out for any threats type of thing since I can't shoot anything?
Yes, you can keep an eye out for threats for sure. I think you're probably going to come up on deck in a moment.
Okay.
So are we taking another round of pot shots? at
4
these
over
drones?
2.
Okay, that's 5.
Let's go, dice.
I'll take
I'm dead.
I'll take another round of pot shots.
I'm dead. I'm dead.
5 over 4.
That's another one. That's 6.
It's a miss. 2 under 8.
Okay, and we did mark charges off.
I did.
No.
Sorry, should have mentioned that.
No,
too.
that's like part of the gig. Like, let's get them spending some resources before the drone swarm has an opinion about us culling the herd.
Yeah. So the drones that you hit do start to like out of the sky, and they do crash down into like this field and like along the edges of where the trees are and stuff. The drone swarm continues going.
Away from us?
Yes, along the route that they were headed before. But there are now 6 drones on the ground that you guys can take a look at.
Like to do that.
It's
Okay,
awesome until it's 6 haul of drone parts and we run out of haul.
It doesn't actually assign them haul. It just says there's a value to these sophisticated electronics you can take out of them.
Beautiful.
That also is not gated behind a scavenge check, so we'll just get a bunch of money. But if the doctor wants to scavenge
Like
the
the
drones,
scavenge.
Can I look for casualties first? Because that was probably
Silenced rifles.
the falling to earth, but
They don't weigh. I mean, they don't weigh that much.
okay.
And they got fly, and
Um,
carry a missile. So the actual thing itself is probably pretty light, I would think. Maybe
5 over
I'm
2.
gonna look it up.
5/2. Okay, that's a success. So first of all, I need dice per second because I need.
Them things are 1,000 pounds. They're also huge.
Yeah, they're giant. Yeah.
They also have a 49-foot wingspan. So maybe these are minis.
Yeah, they're shaped like the Predator ones, but they're not actually that. They're like something else that's like smaller. Okay, so all in all, after sifting through the things that land down here, there is 38 bounty worth of sophisticated electronics.
We should double our money again.
And Dr. Compound in filter and scavenging through it and like taking off parts and panels, you realize that in like the kind of like in the belly of each of them, they have this little compartment that opens up that has like a little slot in it. And you kind of like see it in one, and you're like, that's strange. See it in another, it's like, not sure what that is. And when you get to like the fourth or fifth one, it still has like the sticker that like scraped off all the other ones for like, beware when inserting ordnance to not use such and such type of things. And that's when y'all hear like lower altitude buzzing of drones.
Yeah, it is like the ones in Call of Duty that you throw like a paper airplane. That's not good.
Sorry. Nikki isn't following what was in the thingies.
They have a compartment in them that would like, while they were in the air, that was able to open up. And based on the stickers and markings that were on them, that was something that would open up so it could like drop a little packet of explosives.
Oh, okay. That's where my brain was going, and I was like, "Am I following the logic correctly?" Okay, cool. So she'll start rambling about that, but then she hears the buzzing, and she's like, "Wait,
Yeah.
What are they flying towards? Like, what's ahead of us?
Kansas. They were
Nothing.
flying like you were headed towards Missouri, and they were probably headed west. Because the other, yeah. So they are headed to the west. You guys were headed to the east. They have a space in the body that is like a compartment that was for ordnance, and they do have DHQS labels on them.
I was going to ask. Thank you.
Sorry, I should have included that one earlier.
I am curious to see if these things had something in them previously and where it was dropped off, but I think we have other priorities right this second."
Yeah, Longbow's probably like, these things all drop their payloads on people, I'm sure, and monsters.
And that's when you get to like, it's like,
Yeah, it's like, heads up, heads up.
Can we hide back in the cover?
You can certainly run for cover. Yes, there are. As you reach the tree line, they kind of buzz over the top of the tree line. There are 6 of them here that buzz over the top. You do hear a definite like spring-loaded clicking noise from all of them as like something falls as they all fly overhead. That said, it says bombs are inaccurate. So I get to roll more dice here, and then we'll get to see how many of these actually end up anywhere close to you guys.
You know what also bombs are besides inaccurate?
Loud.
Yes.
Spooky.
The 38 bounty, guys.
But 38 bounty. I mean,
But 38 bounty.
this is kind of like what happened last time.
I think the job pays
Yeah, except for
40
the bomb is coming down instead of
Yeah.
going up.
Yeah.
This job pays like 44 in expenses, and we just added 38 to that. Plus, like, come on.
We got to sell the electronics. So we're carrying the electronics. We still got to fence them.
Yeah,
So they could be worth not.
it could be worth nothing once they explode. Yes.
Okay, so two of them, like as you are running for the tree line, like they end up like hitting in that field behind you. Like we get a very dramatic shot from behind the trees of you running for the trees and like plumes of smoke and fire behind you all.
Good.
Two of them.
I like.
The
I
other
like two.
four
Yeah. Okay.
do fall inside the tree line where you guys head to.
Did we get like one each? Are we going to be?
So I need to get
Equitable
everybody
here.
to make 4 athletics checks.
Oreos.
Shit.
They end up being dodged individually with individual rations.
Oh my god.
My Oreos.
Wait, individual rations?
Yeah, you
So
Each
ration to do the
athletics
athletics
check.
check to dodge
Damn
it.
All right. I just.
want us to
ran
do
out
it one at a time.
just
So,
I
ran out.
just need to know of the 4 how many you pass or fail.
Love that. Love that for
Hold
me.
on a second. I got to spend a refresh because I just ran out of rations.
What does a critical success give me?
Oh!
I'll
You,
give
you
you
get,
2.
you get to save. Oh, okay.
So that's 2. That's 2.
Yeah.
2 for 1. Okay, cool.
Yep.
And then fail. All right. So that's success, critical success, failure. So
Okay.
3
So
successes,
3
1
successes, 1 fail. Cool.
failure.
I
I'm gonna
got
mark off 3 rations.
2 successes, 2 fails.
Okay.
It is 3 successes, 1 fail.
2 successes, 1 fail, 1 critical fail.
Wow.
Mm.
No.
It's going back to Nam again. It's Skeeters all over again.
Skeeters all over again.
Except now she's gonna forget this one, but then remember Skeeters.
No fuck.
Yeah.
And it's just like a pass the buck of what
Yeah.
traumatic experience do you get to forget?
Have we gone home yet from Skeeters? Yeah.
Some say
I'm
she never
going-
left Skeeters.
I'm going to spend my will to move that critical failure to a failure.
Okay.
Probably good.
That's a good plan. Yeah. Okay. So, Longbound, you take 1 kill and 1 stun in hit location 3.
Oh. Okay.
That's a leg.
Yep.
Yeah.
Which is not a place I have armor. Cool.
Deacon, you will take 8 kill and 8 stun
Cool.
to location 6.
No.
Oh. Where does that goes up to torso, right? The extra stun, because that doesn't. There's only 10
Yeah.
boxes in that one.
So there's 8 kill, 2 of them are stun, 2 more of the stun fill those into kill, and then there's 2 stun that'll go to torso. No, there's 4 stun that'll go to torso.
But then the whole thing fills up kill. Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Okay.
Which means
10.
that
Ripped to my left
limb
arm.
can't actually be used right now. Yeah.
Ripped to the lefty. And 4 stun in the torso. Got it.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Ripped to my lefty.
Mirtha?
Yo.
Oh. 2 kill and 2 stun to the head.
Well, that could have been bad.
You have a helmet, right?
No, I don't have a helmet anymore.
Oh,
Okay.
I don't think any of the armors protect against explosives.
oh shit.
So,
Fair enough.
right. Okay, so that's that.
That
There'll
was
be
both of them?
No, the other one is there is another 1 kill and 1 stun to the head.
We weren't
Good news is
kidding.
the damage roll was low.
We weren't
Uh,
kidding about the
That could have just been a little. Boop. Boop, there it goes.
Dr. Compound, you get 6 kill and 6 stun to location 8, which I think is the torso.
Torso. Yeah. You got 20 in there, so that's
There's cushion.
better.
Yeah.
I was at 0,
Uh,
so I was fine.
Yeah. And then 1 kill and 1 stun to location 3, which is one of your legs. You do hear the drones continue onward. You see them take like a big arcing curve in the distance. They seem to go on about the path to go back to the rest of the flock. They don't like circle back to like try to hover around this location or anything like that. They just kind of go back to following the rest of their friends. But as mentioned, these are loud things, and now there are things moving in the woods.
I mean, my arm just like comes off, right? I can't imagine it sticks
Like, yeah,
around.
how does that work?
It's still there. Your arm is like, you can't use your arm. If that's
Like
your
it-
dominant arm, then you can't use it for, then like you have to do like precision
Yeah.
precision checks for everything that you try to do.
Yeah.
Can I try to first aid?
You can, yes. There is definitely the sounds of things starting to approach.
I know, but this looks dire. Because I just
Yeah,
see
this
lots
is,
of blood.
that's bad. Yeah.
Longbow, we need to cover.
The suggestion of an arm.
9 over 5.
You
Ooh.
know, okay.
I got one side, you got the other?
Yeah, I focus on the arm that got the most injured.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry, I was talking to Longbow.
Sorry.
He'll take one side, I'll take the other.
So what was the number on the black die before the first?
It was 7 over 5.
7. Okay. Because that's the number that we spend for fixing up boxes of damage. Okay. So you can spend 1 of those points, Ethan, to go from kill to stun, and 1 to go from stun to clear.
Okay.
But they all have to be left arm boxes, not the torsos.
That's totally fine. I'm cool with that. Okay, so 7. I'm gonna lower that kill down to 6 with 1 stun. Right? Because 7 points to spend. That's 3 full boxes and a half.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
cool. That's fun. I mean, it's. I still probably can't use it. That just doesn't. It's in a sling at least. It won't like fall off now.
Yeah.
You know, I'll give them that.
I'm just trying to stop any bleeding out issues happening.
Right, sure,
Yeah.
yeah.
And that's
Yeah.
kind of what happened with me and Skeeters. Or well, right before Skeeters.
Yeah.
Yes. So yeah, there are 6 packs of casualties.
Packs of casualties?
6 mobs of casualties. Ranging in size from 4 to 8. The closest is a group of 6 that will be here in 2 shambles.
Can we run away?
We can spend a ration for an athletics check to just try to flee the scene, and a ration to exit the leg. You won't get to scavenge anything here.
Well, we already have 38 bounty.
You've
We're
done
gonna
well, yes.
But there's like probably 38 casualties hanging out. We could make it. We could make
5
it 76.
You have 1 arm right now, man.
I got it.
Longbow is
1.5.
shooting. Longbow was told to cover. He's shooting.
There
Waste not,
are
want not.
39 casualties total up here. Yes.
Waste
Y'all,
not,
we
want not.
can't.
Waste not, want not.
I don't know that I have 39 bullets.
Y'all, we don't
like,
have enough
total.
rations for this. For refreshes.
Yeah.
Yeah, math.
Martha
math
starts
doesn't work.
like after like she says cover and then starts seeing what is going on and she's like, we need to bail. Come on.
What is our action order, Mike?
Do we really have to do initiative for this? Because like,
Between me and Longbow, probably.
Probably so. Because
You gonna speed,
because
David?
longbow is in a longbow. Yeah, sure, totally. Longbow is in a like I'm here to shoot things because we're
Mhm.
covering. I'm covering. I'm gonna shoot stuff, and so it's just a question of is he shooting this turn or is he running this turn? So
I got a 6.
I have a 6.
We always do this though. I have to probably get Deacon and Doc moving, so I can't stop you from shooting.
That's kind of fun. I like the idea that like longbow is in. All right, I'm covering mode, and I'm gonna shoot these 6, right, or shoot at them, right,
Mhm.
and then you're like gathering these people out. That's
Mhm.
fun. I like that. That works for me.
I mean, Deacon's got his arm like at this point like makeshift tied up in a sling and is like trying to one-handed open the Bible to grab his gun.
We can't. Come on, Deacon. Come on.
I mean, I
will
hear
also
you,
put-
but
I want to put it in perspective for longbow too, though, is that there is a pack of 6 that are 2 shambles away, which means you get to take a shot and then they are in range to attack you.
2 shambles though, right? Don't they spend like a thing
Once they're in one, yeah. I mean, but like this is like
They
there's a
could go
shot and
before
then there's a
you.
round when they're in range and
Oh, gotcha.
could potentially
Wait,
swarm you.
Hold on. There is a thing. There was a move you told us about a while ago. Longbow is going to lead him.
Oh, he's gonna do the like I'm gonna kite them off the other direction kind of scenario thing.
Yeah. I'm gonna pick up like a stick and be like, smacking some trees or whatever.
Look
like,
at me, I'm big
Yeah.
and meaty. Come get me.
Yeah.
Like,
Look at all these juicy brains. I'm full of brains. I'm gonna skedaddle. I was gonna destroy Longbow.
Murtha's like, we got to get out of here, and things are probably still like a little double vision-y. Like
From the explosion to the brain.
the
Yeah.
2 explosions to the head. Yes, that's
Martha's goal is to get Deacon and Doc on the tracks and moving away. As soon
I mean,
as
that's not terribly difficult for Deacon. He's like trying to figure out how to, and he's like, oh, this is really difficult to get the gun in my hand.
and Doc just keep moving with him. Then
She'll keep going.
like she's very like, and then she's gonna fucking find Longbow.
I'm moving them away from you guys.
I can shoot them if I can see them. So, but once Doc and Deacon are set up, I'll let Longbow go do what he's gonna do. David, I love you so much, David.
We'll see how this works. We'll see how it works. Yeah, Longbow is well, he's not want not for sure on this one, Mike.
oh yeah, no, take your will.
Thank you.
Does he get a will per pack he's ignoring?
No, he gets a will per yell that Martha gives that he ignores.
Do I get a will for for the science curiosity thing from earlier? Okay, cool.
Yeah, these drones showed up because we shot them. For sure.
No, it says that these 6 peel off regardless.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Just because we
Ronaldus is
are
back.
breathing.
Oh my
Just because we're
Yeah.
breathing, those 6.
Oh my god.
decided to.
I thought it was so fitting. It was like we shot down 6, then there was a proportioned response, right?
Mm.
It's like however many they shoot
No,
down, the swarm
yeah,
will peel
you
off
could
that
have
many, it's
completely
bomb.
left them alone, not known they carry explosives, and just had them drop explosives on you. It's like completely possible.
So I get it. So the ones up high had already dropped their ordnance on things. Is probably what it is. And so like
Whichever ones you got either had already used their ordnance or had never been loaded with it.
Okay, gotcha. Wild.
Oh, but yeah,
What
and
a
then
leg.
six peel
Wow.
off and just wreck everybody's day and arm. And
THQ.
I gotta come back to Deacon once we get back on the road because there's gonna be some good stuff there. Yes,
great.
Longbow. You are here. There are things they are approaching rapidly.
Yeah.
There's one pack that's here in 2 rounds. There's another that's gonna be here in 4. The others are all at least 5 rounds out, 6 or 7. It looks like for all of those.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, try to shoot your single casualty.
No. I'm leading him away. I'm leading him away.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
right.
trying to
Yeah,
peel him off and buy us time and not get eaten. That's
Big part of that.
my first step. Don't get eaten.
There is a name for that, and I
Yeah.
know it ends up being some sort of a skill check.
Yeah, it's like an athletics thing.
Well, I think for doing the one that you're doing, it's like some sort of charm check.
Oh really?
Yeah.
That's so
Deception.
fun.
Give me deception. Please give me deception.
How charming are you?
And all this, what's the role we're looking for?
Please give me your deception.
Like there are
Yes.
ones for like shoot, they're in one of my sets of cheat sheets, and I don't know which one anymore. I don't know where they are. Sorry, 1 second.
Okay.
Switch over to combat, specialty movers.
I remember.
Fucking Longbow's song just came on in my fucking headset.
Yes.
I just started the dubstep that had "That's My Purse, I Don't Know You" on it. Like, that's the only thing I can listen to right now.
You know what? Mike didn't appreciate it as much as I thought he was going to. My Mike.
That's
My Mike.
That's-
My
that's
Mike.
a
That's
shame.
disappointing.
No accounting for taste.
Look. This
Okay,
this-
luring.
Yeah, there we go. Luring.
You're trying to luring. It's page 299 apparently, but it's here on the cheat sheet. Okay, luring means you have to pass a charm skill check to attract a mob.
Okay.
Luring
I have-
costs 1 ration per round to continue.
Great.
Or you could have spent those running away.
I could have, but then like, how are we gonna get all this bounty if I just run away? That's weird.
Oh my god, it's so weird. It's so weird how that works. Oh my god, it's so weird.
Mike, yeah, I would love to roll deception because I have that skill.
It doesn't specify it has to be a specific skill. Just you got to roll a charm skill.
David,
It can only,
please.
it can only be a
David,
crit
please.
fail, right?
Yeah, you guys can't see it. It's a crit fail. It's 3.
Do you have no?
Okay, so this just
Can I make a suggestion to like add, I don't know, a point thingy that we can buy to like give advantage or something on
Do you have any will?
on Twitch?
Yeah, I just earned a will.
you can just fail.
But just failing probably still means I get bit. It's like
It doesn't mean you run into another pack though.
Jesus.
It doesn't mean you run into another pack. It doesn't
Yeah.
mean you trip over a tree root and snap your ankle. Right? It doesn't mean that you're. Oh, that
doesn't mean you
precious rifle. Oh, how did all this grit get in here that jammed it?
I can't believe I crit failed on this. Oh god. Okay, yeah.
Good time to spend it, Will.
Arm
Cool.
of it.
Cool. Yeah, I'm just gonna spend the will and turn this into a regular failure.
Okay, that sounds like a good plan.
If ever there were a time to spend it, this sounds like it.
This is the moment.
Very much so.
This
This is a very good time to make that go.
This is rigid climbing down the airplane kind of.
Yes.
Like, moments you wish you had Will.
Yeah. It's always good to have one in the bank.
Yeah,
And
just
before
one.
you do something stupid, try and get another one.
Absolutely.
Okay. Then the charges off the gun are wasted. Oh, you weren't shooting. You were
No.
trying to run away.
Yep. was
Yeah,
trying to
I
lead them,
think.
or
Yeah,
whatever.
you were trying to lead them. Okay, you're hey, look at me, this way. Hey, come and get me, kind of deal.
That worked.
That's which is great. Except like there's 3, and like one of them, we smell plenty of blood off that one. Like Deegan smells real tasty. He's already been tenderized.
He's charred. It's charred broiled. He's tasty.
Yeah. So yeah, they just like I'm going this way, and they don't even pay attention. They keep heading towards everyone else.
Ah, Fuck.
Could
Okay.
have been worse.
Could
Mhm.
have. Yeah. I could be.
Yeah, they could have followed you, and you could have gotten your leg trapped
Yeah.
and tripped,
Yeah,
and then
I
they
could
would be
had been hamburger
on
meat.
your
That's true.
face. Yeah.
That's true. That's true. And longbow is not be good if I backed. So, all right, cool, Mike. There's longbow turn.
Okay.
Right. I mean, there's no other. I mean, I'm moving.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
And I can't take a shot. So I'm done.
You ran, and they didn't follow you when you did it. Yeah.
All right. Cool.
There we go. So yes, the question then is like, what happens now? Because I know we were trying to get Dr. Covenant Deacon to like kind of like fall back. Martha, you were
Mhm.
trying to see what was going to happen with Longbow. Longbow, you were trying to like do this thing to try to help people, but it's like it's not working out. So
I'm trying to get
where do
the
things
heck
go?
out of Dodge.
For Martha, if I can still see Longbow and he hasn't disappeared from my sight too much.
Yeah, he's still
I'm-
like you have line of sight on him.
Okay.
You can still get a shot off. You can.
Yeah. I am going to. I'm going to move towards Longbow. Not all the way. It's just that he can run past me.
Mhm.
So that, and then I'm going to shoot as soon as the Longbow's back, then I'm also going to run back. Because at least if someone's going to get bit.
It's 6 of them. 6 of them.
It's 6 of them this round.
Yeah, just no. We all gotta make it out. We all gotta make it out. Can't.
There is not enough time to shoot them to thin that group out before they end up in biting distance.
To Longbow or to me? Or like to anyone?
You're there. You're just talking about like trying to be there.
Okay, I'm going to be in between Longbow and Deacon and fire at Longbow, at the ones that are closest to Longbow.
You're just
Okay.
gonna start working me down because like yeah, he's done.
Well, they're not chasing Longbow, they're chasing.
It's true.
They're going to
Chasing
be
you guys.
coming past Longbow. Yeah.
They're gonna be chasing you guys.
Just ran. We just ate some Oreos and ran.
I'm being
6
nice and really trying to offer the chance. Yeah.
6 over 3.
To shoot.
Yep.
Okay. One of them goes down. There's only 5 left.
Continuing to cover for Longbow.
Longbow, what are you up to?
I gotta leave, right? I mean that's the gig. How far have I kept them like 2 shambles away this whole time kind of thing? I mean, well, they like moved past me or whatever. They're ignored me.
They're moving like towards everybody else, and you kind of went like lateral.
Yeah,
So,
so
you
I'm gonna-
probably do still have a little bit of space.
So I'm going to move to exit, right? But the rest of the group is not out yet, right?
Dr. Compound and Deacon, I believe, are like they were already making a break for like the railroad tracks, like the clear space.
I haven't pulled anything, but
Okay.
they didn't stop.
All right, cool. Then I think Longbow is going to like continue to move like laterally, just so that like whatever. And Mirtha's like stuck here, right?
I'm going to bring up the rear and just start hauling.
All right. But like Mike, she's about to get attacked, right? Because they were
If
two
we spend
shambles.
another round out there, they're going to be in the range where they're going to start. Yeah, they're going to be like in grabby hands range.
I guess I'm confused. Is she about to get bit right now, or is she not gonna get bit right now?
After we do this set of actions, we will be in a point where she will be in range to be glommed upon to by multiple
It's fine.
dead things.
I'm gonna bring that number down to 4 if I can. Because like you getting bit by 5 things versus 4 things. 4 is a 20% better.
I hear you.
So I'm gonna do what I can, Mike, to whittle down how much she takes. Longbow succeeds.
Ronaldus.
It is shot.
Leave him behind. He made his choice.
Yes, I mean,
Not
Longbow
wrong.
did make his choice. He did make a choice.
Oh, hey, can I get a will for caretaker?
Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah. I think if Longbow was playing to type, he probably would have.
Does your rifle have the automatic upgrade?
Mine? No.
Okay. Just checking. When I was reading through stuff, automatic, you can spend charges after the fact to add damage. So-
Right.
So when there's things that only take one hit to go down, you can just dump a bunch of charges on it. Yeah. Yes. So there are 4 things. They're right there. If you're just cutting and running, Dr. Compound and Deacon, can I get you both to spend a ration and make an athletics check?
Got it.
Yeah, Longbow's like, we're leaving, right? As he like shoots
Yes.
one.
We are.
I had,
Yeah,
I had a 4/6.
after bonuses, that is a 8/8, so that's a failure.
Oh no.
Fuck.
Oh no.
Oh, this field is like just muddy and terrible, and like
Oh no.
we're like, oh, we're just gonna make them cut straight for the railroad lines, and like
So there's
like
explosive
sinkhole
bombs.
kind of things going on here. Yeah.
No.
And we are just like, halfway up our shins in the mud trying to make it for the thing. Well, shamblers try to keep shambling. I feel like this is the point where like initiative should definitely have happened.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
okay. So yeah, let's all roll 1 black d10 and add your speed to it.
5.
6.
You add speed to it.
Yes.
11.
Yay, Deacon.
Country boy can't survive.
4. Then Deacon, you're up first.
Aha! I'm going to try to get out of here. I got one arm, I can't even get to my gun.
Mhm.
Like, I got to go. That's a 4/4 critical success.
All right.
I'm out of here.
You are out of here. Do you want to? You can grab Dr. Compound by the arm, and the 2 of you can make it to
Sure.
the railroad tracks and like put
Let's
some
go,
clearance
Doc.
between you and where all this stuff is happening here.
Do it.
Meanwhile, there's rifle fire behind you.
Yeah.
Yes.
This is a good visual. Like you 2 are running, right? You get to the tracks and beat, and there's like pat, pat, pat going on behind you. We don't know yet. The camera's just following your faces as you run.
Doc's just like looking over her shoulder, like, come on.
Yeah.
Is it doing the thing where we're seeing like everybody running and like stuff happening and people firing, but like the scene is silent except for that like high pitched whine, like, thing?
Like Dunkirk, you just hear the
Yeah.
tick, 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 tick. Yeah.
Okay. Martha, you are up next.
I'm going to move backwards. I'm going to keep moving as far back as I can. Are they so on me that I need to like shoot them to get off me, or can I like just book it?
Escaping casualties.
We've never had to use this rule before.
What did you say, me?
There's a section in here for frenzy, and then it has options for escaping casualties. So to escape casualties, reduce the mob mass to 0. Takes all the shooting.
That's our go-to. That's what we've done.
When there's more than like they're here.
Yeah.
That one works pretty well for you. Go full defense using both your twitch and tactic to create distance. The market may call for 2 rolls or a task. Kill a casualty in the mob and use your twitch to move away. Have an ally kill a casualty and use your twitch or tactic to move away.
What is a twitch?
Your other action type.
It's like
you
your
get
bonus action.
Yeah, so tactic is like your main action, and Twitch is like your bonus. That's
Gotcha.
either you doing something extra that's small or avoiding something else happening. If they've made it to one shamble, you gotta escape, and it's a great time. Yes, yes, can confirm.
Wait, what?
So we're
Uh,
into escape rules,
different-
which are the ones that were.
Yeah, moving away from them requires an athletics check at this range.
I guess I don't quite understand, so I'm going to ask this question. Can I move, fire, and then still have a reaction with my twitch?
Are you using the bow?
I was going to use my pistol. I was going to just like throw the bow around me and pull out my pistol because I need to have a reaction.
Yes. So moving requires an athletics check to do it, but
Which is
that's an
fine.
athletics check to do it. Firing would be your tactic. And
then I would have
your,
my
Your
twitch.
twitch would be on the table. Yeah. You can fire, try to move, and
Oh.
have no twitch.
Mm.
Or I can move and have my twitch, which is my reaction.
I think that's the play.
Then I have to do that.
Yep.
Unless you want to do it a different way, Mike. Or
Let's do it that way if you're cool with it. Just move and then keep twitch. Yes.
yeah.
It's real
Thank
easy
you.
to run this game when you have somebody else to do the rules
Yeah.
for you.
You will,
So it's-
but if we're leaving, if you use your twitch, then you're out, right?
I'm not leaving
So-
before long bow.
Okay,
Oh,
time out.
Jesus.
So it also says, Ronald's pointed out, you can just move and keep your twitch, but someone else has to kill a casualty for you first.
Oh shit. You gotta do the whole thing. You gotta completely twitch and move. You gotta completely outro.
So just use my whole turn to move. Is that what
Yeah.
everyone's saying?
You're gonna have to twitch to do the athletic
Okay.
and then move, and then you're out. Right? 'Cause you have to burn everything on getting out of here. Because I didn't go before you. I couldn't kill a casualty for you.
The escape requires a casualty
that-
killed or to use your whole turn to move. Yes. So yes.
And then you're out of the scene because you've escaped.
Yeah. Like you clear the pack, you make it back over by where the tracks are.
And then that's what Longbow's doing. I'm not sticking around. He confirmed. And they're on you, not on me. So I have a little more wiggle room.
Okay. Martha will run away.
Spend a ration and make an athletics check.
Uh, 10/2.
Okay.
Yes. We've been failing a lot all of a sudden. I was very worried.
You still have to get out, sir.
I do have to get
Yes.
out. Yes, that is happening next, but still.
Yes, it is literally happening next because Longbow, you are the next up in the turn order.
Yeah, I'm leaving.
And as Ronaldus is shouting in chat, you can spend extra rations for bonuses on that athletics check.
Right. Yep. All right. I'm outro. I need to roll in my athletics as well, right?
But you have to burn the rations before or after.
Before, I assume. But I've got pretty good.
If you're
athletics.
spending extra, yeah, you have to do it before.
I'm just gonna spend the one. I've got pretty good athletics. What is my athletics again? I think it's like a 4, right? Yeah, awesome. That is an 8/7.
Cool. Yes. Then if we all spend an extra ration, we can just book it down the railroad lines as fast as North of the Lakes will carry us.
I think that's the answer.
Yeah.
Is the answer.
So after I spend that ration, I'm out of rations. So I don't know what to do. I heard refresh earlier.
Yes. So what? Sorry. Let me pull your character up in Legend Keeper so I'm looking at the right.
I know
stuff.
I have -1 As a scavenger.
Yes. So your adaptability is 2. As a scavenger, you get a -1 off that. So one time you can pick a piece of gear and say, I refresh the charges on it over the course of the entire job.
I'm sorry, over the course of the entire job.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Welcome to the horror.
Yeah. Welcome to economic horror.
Okay, I guess I'm spending it on rations so I don't freaking die.
Uh-huh.
Refill your Oreos.
Yeah.
Rejoice.
Otherwise,
Hey,
you can't.
look,
You
I
can't
had more power
dodge.
bars than I thought. Yeah.
You can't dodge when you
Or
don't have
run.
rations or run. Yeah, you can't like do anything.
Or attack.
Well, there's a whole set of rules in there too that are like you can be what they call gassed if you don't have any rations. So like all your physical activities end up paying like this big penalty and all that kind of stuff. So
Yeah, it's like you have a pocket full of bullets. Good job, but you're like basically a walking. Well,
yeah,
pre
good luck staying upright. But nice gun. Yeah.
Yeah. Jesus.
So that was one leg. 2 more to go. Right?
That was 38 bounty.
That
That's
was
what
that ended up a net positive. It was almost a TBK.
Net
My
positive,
arm
give or take
functions.
Deacon's arm. Yeah.
Yeah, how much the cost of a prosthetic?
Apparently it functions, which is amazing. But apparently it does.
Okay.
I know it sounds like I'm asking for it to not, but I'm just saying that would be a reasonable course of action. It filled up and overflowed, you know? It feels like arm blowing off kind of situation.
It does. All right.
That also sounds like something we can't completely take care of in the field.
Absolutely right.
Yeah.
That
There
is
are
also
limitations on that one. Okay. To me, this seems like an okay time to take a break.
Oh yeah.
I feel like that's
Right.
true.
Yeah.
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 We have
That's
some
good.
some
That's
first
pretty
aid
good.
checks we want to be doing as soon as we can, right?
Well,
Yeah,
we
I need
could
to-
spend the next leg as a vignette.
That would probably be good.
It's an
Let's
option.
go
It's
to
always an
break.
option. Yeah. We're gonna take a couple minutes and we'll be back in like 10 minutes and it'll be good. We'll
Yeah.
have all kinds of fun. And we'll see everybody then. So about 10 past.
Yeah.
You know,
See y'all in a minute.
however. All right, back in a few. Hello again, everyone.
Hey guys.
Ish. Ask. We're fine. Everything's
Look,
good. We're
I'm
back.
just look,
Fine.
I'm just glad this time we weren't like knee deep in some weird stuff about like peanut butter sandwiches or something like we've gotten off at some tangents.
Yeah,
y'all.
we've done
Yeah.
it. We've done it.
Cuban Missile Crisis.
Yeah, we solved that problem.
Solved
Say
it.
neoclassical Roman architecture is neither neoclassical nor Roman in origin. And I'm
You know,
angry
now
about
that
That's-
the podcasts are going again, like we really need to talk about that Patreon and the content behind the scenes
Yes.
of when we're not
Oh my
actually
God.
on stream.
Oh my god. Yes, we do need to do those things. Yeah, let's all right.
do
Are
it.
we doing a vignette, guys?
I think we're doing
Probably.
a vignette.
Yeah,
maybe?
you got two more legs until you reach your destination. So it
Uh-huh.
is up to you. If you choose to exchange one for vignette, you can do that.
During the vignette, can we do some first aid checks?
Yes.
Is that legal, Mike?
Not
Okay.
allowed.
Yeah.
Only RP.
Yeah.
No, if you went to another leg, therefore it's days later and everything
Yeah.
just has to sit there and fester. Yeah, no, we can do the first aid check.
Gangrenous limbs.
No. Cool. Thank you.
So yeah, we all spend a ration and we start a new leg.
Rations.
That's
yeah.
how this game runs.
Yep.
And then yeah, we are wandering ever onwards along this old railroad line that runs towards St. Louis. I think this ends up being the Amtrak line that you followed back. So that actually runs Kansas City down to Jefferson City and then up to St. Louis. Doesn't run totally straight. If it did, it would go through Columbia, but it like takes a little kip south to the capital, Jefferson City. It's not that I've looked at it before.
This
because
is the
that's-
one that doesn't that had the bridge blown out at the end of it then, right?
No, that was the other one. That was
Oh,
that
right,
was the
right,
like
right.
industrial shipping railroad tracks
That's right. I got him.
that you followed initially.
Yeah.
You got almost to St. Louis, and then the bridge was gone.
Yeah, it's like cool. It was worthless that whole trip. Okay, cool. Yeah. So
But yeah, I mean, we're out here, happy little birds, like fluffy clouds. Just happy little cloud right up here.
I like
What's
half
one
an
more?
arm.
Yeah.
Once we're far enough away, like we've been running for a while, and we think we can cool it down, Martha is gonna walk up to the doctor. Thank you for helping Deacon get out of there, and looking over his arm.
Well, technically, he helped me get out of there, but I did patch him up. That's fine. I was
Okay.
kind of distracted a little bit by looking at the things running towards you all, so I wasn't really paying attention, and I just got yanked backwards.
That's fine. Thank you. Anyway,
Are you? Is anybody else injured? I can try to heal.
Longbow is hurt. And she's gonna walk off to
Martha-
check on Deacon.
Says the woman with the
Martha,
head wound.
come on. We all got banged up, right? Doctor, you got banged up too. One of us can take a look,
Yeah, a little bit, yeah.
right?
Okay, just so I know, my left arm can't be looked at again, period, right? Until it gets hit again.
Your left arm can't be looked at by Dr. Compound again.
Gotcha. Other people can do that. Remember, yeah.
Martha is going to ignore that comment from Longbow to go check on Deacon. Like,
Yep.
Yeah, Longbow's gonna like kind of mosey up next to you, Doc, and kind of like give a funny look over at Martha. Like, what? She acting all. All right. Yeah,
I'm fine.
I took a bit to the leg, and I think you took some too. We can do.
I like lift up my shirt slightly, show like a wound and some
Oh.
shrapnel in my stomach.
Yeah, let's get that taken care of. And he opens up the
I don't know
first
why
aid
they
kit.
keep aiming for the stomach every time. It's very obnoxious. It's like such a soft, squishy place.
Yeah, they taught us in JROTC, 2 in the gut, 1 in the head takes care of it. So, it's just your torso is so big, right? Compared to all the other limbs.
I mean, it's fair, but still, it's annoying.
Center mass.
Center mass, man.
What
Put 'em
would
on
it?
the ground.
What would it be to like incite Mirtha's like reaction to ignoring, or if I can tell anything? I know
but
there's
I
not
can
an
just,
insight,
I
but-
can honestly just tell you because I don't think it's hard to tell. Martha is pissed.
Yeah.
I mean,
And-
Nikki knows.
Yeah. No, it's pretty much on Martha's face. I was going to describe going over to Deacon that Martha is angry crying. Like by the time she gets
Mhm.
to Deacon, she's just like that mad. So it's pretty easy to tell.
That I really want Longbow to be oblivious, that she's totally pissed at him.
Yeah.
It's like, what's this
Dismissive,
word?
right? That's
Yeah, dismiss. There it is. Can I get a will?
Can I get a whip?
I do believe
Mm.
that she is upset, possibly because you didn't run as she requested.
She did say that. Yeah, I thought I was gonna, buy everybody time. That didn't work.
Yeah, that can't be it. That can't be it.
That didn't work at all. I mean, I was doing good. I didn't stand and shoot. That's what I wanted to do. But you're probably, maybe, I don't know.
I
Let's
mean,
take a
it's-
look at that wound.
It's great while this is happening. I'm like, it's great that you didn't shoot. That is good, but possibly next time just run.
Okay, you're right. Look, okay. I mean, between you and me, Martha puts herself in danger all the time, right? And like Deacon and I have to like be really on. Like she would have fought all 6 of them on her own if one of us was still on the field. And so like You're right. I don't know. There's a lot to unpack here. about
Maybe
our
run at the
dynamic.
same time with them. Next to them. Then you can force her to move forward while she is
point.
still protecting you.
Yeah.
Maybe that's a happy medium.
Okay. No, that's a good point. That's a good point. That's a good point.
I got an 8/3 for first aid again.
You got what?
Okay.
8/3 on my die.
Nice. That's
Okay.
how
So it's 8 on the black die itself. Okay. Cool.
I fail my first aid check to help you. I'm sorry. That was a 1 under 10.
Oh, that's a hell of a bruise. I'm not sure I know what to do with that. That's
Yeah. He like pulls
A
out like a little
lot.
gauze and just kind of like
he's
puts
like
it there. Just hold that. That's good.
it's just like here's
Just falls off.
like one of the little tiny like put it on your finger band-aids. Like
The butterfly band-aids.
yeah. That and like get a little bit of Neosporin here. Yeah, we're good.
Yeah.
You're good.
He actually
Just
has
fine.
first aid skill, but it looks like amateur hour on that roll. So good. Good times.
You're distracted. You're busy thinking back on like, all drones and explosions. Oh, that reminds me. Can I get everybody to make a self-control check from that was supposed to be part of the last leg there.
What part of your body was hurt? So
The leg.
okay. I just wanted to make sure it was like just the one part I didn't have to pick.
Yeah,
How many
the
points?
left leg.
Having bombs drop directly on you, probably 2 stress.
Stress?
Yeah.
Okay, then I feel.
5/3
Um,
or 6/3.
I don't
Yeah,
think
so
any of
it's
that.
two stress if you fail, 0 if you pass it.
I'll take the 2.
And if it
Even-
reaches another
even
one
with
of
my
the like 5-point thresholds, that's the things we need to keep track of. Though it would have happened last leg. Not now. Just forget. Cool.
Martha's going, well, Doc and Longbow are talking. Martha's moving to Deacon. Yeah, just mad. Can I look at your arm?
Yeah, if you want to. It's functional.
Are you okay beyond that?
Yeah.
Nothing got to you. You're okay.
Oh, thanks. I mean, unless I'm missing something, I think I'm fine.
Okay. That's 6 and a 6. Excuse me. It's a critical success.
Okay.
That's spicy.
Black was 6.
Black was 6. Like that's. I'm not sure. Like the black was 8. Take another one off. Do you want to? What feels good for a critical success on the first aid check there?
Well, heal sounds good. I'm just kidding.
Well, I
Double the
mean,
heal.
I don't know.
I mean, I
Maybe
think
another.
it-
Maybe.
do
maybe
you want? Well, do you
Yeah.
want this? How much stun went through your torso?
4. You know what? I'll take the 6 healing, and then we can just call that 4. Just gone.
That's fair.
All right. That's it. All
We
right,
get more than one location with it. There we go.
sounds good. And then 6 would be from 6 kill to 3 kill.
Ooh.
It's like almost done. Yeah,
That's only 30% damage. That's
Yeah.
good, isn't it?
yeah, that's like, I mean, I probably still got like a broken finger.
Yeah, I was about to say some
You
of your
know.
fingers like have good mobility again. Like they're not just like rigid.
As Mirtha's working on Deacon's arm, which the doctor would have seen this too, but like having pulled like the sleeve down, she would just see like, which a lot of them are probably messed up. But she'd see like rows of like short little, probably like 1/2-inch lines, like kind of old scars, and then probably about 90% of those would have a second line making like little crosses.
Um,
I think like little crucifixes.
Mm-hmm.
Or,
Yeah. Like specifically like a very small line at the top. Like it's definitely a crucifix, not just like an X or something or a plus.
seeing it, I don't think Martha's gonna say anything, but you definitely like know that she saw it because she like rubs her finger over it. But I don't think she's in the state to ask about it at the moment. Is it just what part of his arm is it around?
It looks like it goes all the way up to the shoulder. Like as much as the arm as you can see.
Okay. Yeah, she sees it, probably like touches it, kind of maybe we'll ask about it later. Okay, I think it's patched up as best I can do.
All right, I'm gonna wrap that back up if you don't mind.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Yeah, and they'll just have like bandages on it, like clean dressing.
Okay. Martha kind of just
Let me
goes
look
off.
at your head. Let me look at your head. Sit down.
I'm fine.
Yeah, it's not gonna stop me. It's a 7 on the die over a 2 on a first aid check, but it's total of 9 over 2.
For my head.
Mm-hmm.
That clears my kill. And then 1 stun box.
Where else are you hurt? I know I'm not next to you right now, but
I was just hurt my head and I only have
Okay.
2 stun there now.
cool.
Martha's gonna just walk off some and then sit down and start fucking with her bow. Just I think occasionally she just looks up and glares at Longbow. I honestly think she does.
Longbow's like, do I have like something on my face? Like something in my teeth? What's up with that? She just keeps looking at me.
she's upset about something. I don't know what. Is he dismissive or is he oblivious? Like,
Yeah, no. I think at first he was dismissive. Okay. Is there any other healing that needs to be done? Just before
I have not been healed.
Oh,
I mean, you
that's,
tried.
That's right. I tried it. I'm done. I'll be like, hey, Deacon.
Yeah.
Do you mind taking a look at the doc? I think I made this worse.
Oh yeah.
I think there was expired Neosporin put in.
I bet
a
it wasn't even
shrapnel wound.
Neosporin. It's probably like
Pretty sure it wasn't.
anti-itch cream for like poison ivy or something
Yeah,
like
it
that.
kind of burns
Cortisol
right
cream.
now.
Yeah.
Oh man.
That actually,
I'll
can I
take a-
have that?
What? Where are you?
Especially the
hurt at?
expired stuff.
Yeah.
Torso.
Torso. Okay. Yeah. Ooh, 5 on the die, and a success.
okay. So that is 5 points that can be spent to convert a kill to a stun and a stun to nothing. So if
So
you
if
spend
you're-
2, you can completely clear a box.
From kill all the way down to
I have
You can
6
clear-
on kill
yeah.
and 6 on stun.
Okay.
So you could bring that down to 4 kill and
5 stun.
no 7 stun. Right? No.
1 down.
Yeah, 5 stun.
Hang on.
Okay.
Something.
So it's 2 for
Okay.
kill, 2 points for kill,
2 to clear a kill
To
box
clear it
completely.
completely.
and 1 to clear stun.
1 to
Okay.
clear a stun box.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool, cool,
The
cool.
Red Markets web app can help me.
I got it. I'm good.
I'm gonna while they're doing that, I think Longwell's gonna head over to Martha and like rummage through his bag real quick and like pop out like a little collapsing cup, right? And pour in some like Luke cold coffee at this point or whatever. And come over to you and be like, hey Martha, a little caffeine will help if feeling dizzy or out of sorts at all?
Thanks.
Cool, good. You okay? You got kind of banged up there.
No,
Okay.
I'm not okay.
Is it the grenades or?
You could have almost gotten killed. Like, there were too many for us to handle, Longbow. We wouldn't have enough bullets at all. And you fought me on the decision to leave?
Well,
Deacon's arm just got blown off.
I can still wiggle some fingers.
Longbow looks over at Deacon.
We're just gonna do some physical therapy.
You're not helping me, buddy.
Keep squeezing my stress ball or whatever. Like, I can feel him back.
I didn't mean to fight you on that. I just wanted to buy the group some time. That's all I was trying to do. It didn't work out. But Deacon was messed up. Doc was tending to him. It seemed like they needed to get out right away. I didn't think that, I was worried they wouldn't be able to get out, honestly. She still had her medic bag out. So I thought I'll drive them away, buy everybody a minute. I know that didn't work out, and it's on me. It was a big risk. But I didn't mean to fight you on it. But I didn't do the right thing.
Look, I know you tried to get them away, but I can't lose you too.
Yeah.
And we can't keep running into situations or staying in situations that are paydays, but are going to get us killed.
Yeah.
Look, I just don't want to lose you too.
I'm not out here to become one of them. I'm not out here to watch any of you get there too, right? We all got to make it. Heat of the moment, I fucked up on that one. And when you said it, it made sense that we weren't going to make it, but I wasn't trying to stay. I was just, I don't know. Maybe I've been watching you too much. I don't know. Right? You're the one that always is the last to go.
There's a reason for that.
I know there's a reason, but it ain't always right. Right? You get tore up every mission. Every time we go out, you get torn up. And it's only so often that's going to work. And I don't know, just seemed like 6 was too many.
I mean, you're not incorrect. And I probably couldn't either. And yeah, I make the stupid decision too. But at the very least, I won't turn.
Longbow like chest checks real quick. Just make sure everybody's like kind of far away.
Yeah,
You know, like and
I
then, this is okay. Look, my vow to you is if you say bail, I bail as soon as I can. And I'm not gonna try and be the last out again.
okay. Thank you.
But also please don't be the last out. Okay.
Wait, what did you say?
I said also please don't be the last out, right? We all bail together, right? Please. This is the thing we both got to do on this, right? As I hate that you keep throwing yourself in the fray. And because
I will do my best. I can't make that same promise, so I'm always going to try and protect you and Deacon, but I will try to be smart about it.
I won't fight you again on the stay or go. Or how to go. You tell me to beat feet, we're beating feet.
Okay. Thank you. And I'm sorry I got mad.
I mean, shoot, you're nicer about it than some people getting mad at me, so it's okay. You know, at least you're not screaming at me about being a fuck up in front of everybody. So you're okay.
Martha just shuts up and hugs him.
All right, there you go. That's good. It's good. Good cry. Good cry for all of us.
You're trying, which is admirable. But you're trying. Thank you.
Yeah. Hey, don't forget the coffee. All right, it'll help. It will help you. I got a little syrup in there for you, so you know there's not too much more of that left.
She'll drink it. Okay.
And then I think Longbow is just gonna sit like this, kind of over by Martha, just kind of like. Okay.
Just gotta calm down.
Yep. And then like Deacon's like, you make eye contact, like, how's that hand over there? But Deacon, you got all the
I
kinks
got my
worked out.
wiggles back.
Good.
Yep.
Good.
I'm not gonna be playing a guitar anytime soon, but
Sure, but
know.
you can hold the book in one and talk in the other.
book. Yeah.
Good.
Yeah. Essential job functions are possible.
You don't have to go into workers' comp. That's good.
I don't have that anymore.
No.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
I think Martha just stands and looks at everybody. We should probably keep moving.
Yeah. Doc, you doing okay?
I'll survive.
Okay. Good.
Hopefully.
Sorry you didn't get to do any of your experiments.
You know, there's plenty of time for that. I mean, I have some really cool ideas for how to fix your arm up, and I think that with a pulley system and like some twisting.
What I totally think, Doc, why don't you explain that to Deacon while we keep moving, and Longbow and I will keep an eye out up top. And
Sure.
think
Martha
and Longbow
I
start going.
it moves fine.
But it could move better.
I'm thinking quick release.
Martha like elbows Longbow, like, see what I did there? See? What
it's good.
yeah.
It's good. It's good.
Make you stronger, faster, more powerful than before.
But we ain't making no $1 million man. You're like a solid C note man. All right.
Like, yeah.
Eight
The
to 14
10
bounty
bounty
man.
man.
10 bounty.
I mean, maybe at least I could make it so that you can like hit this part of your rifle with your hip, so you can open the gun and then you can refill it, stuff like that. Do it one-handed.
Deacon is
I
also
mean, I'll
like,
just-
I am getting feeling back in my
Like, I can
He's
just
acting like the arm is gone. And he's like, no, guys, it's working fine.
I can just tie a, like, I mean, as far as I can hit stuff with it now. You know,
Like physically or from a distance?
physically.
Now, Doc, when you go to cut it off, are you going to cut off below the elbow or above the elbow?
Oh, we don't have to cut it off. That's the whole point.
Who gets to keep the whole thing? That's
It's
pretty
fine.
good.
Like it's, I'm,
I mean, I'm not an expert in biology, but I'm sure I can research exactly where to put hinges into your arm to make it work better.
look, your tummy's hurt more than my arm is right now. I just want to point that out. I was just over there.
I don't know what you're talking about. Stomach has natural healing capabilities.
It's not Wolverine.
Longbow looked at it. He gave me Tums. I'm gonna be fine.
The tummy ache. Tums.
I had some expired Tums. That's like magic
that's just
magic
chalk.
heal.
The
you
good
just-
news
Flavored
is that
chalk,
the
baby.
Tums factory is in St. Louis, so you're headed to get more.
I could just get more Tums. My stomach will be
Oh, man.
fine.
It's something to look forward to. I can go visit the
The
Tums
tour
factory.
of the Tums factory. Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be
They
so
have-
good.
I wonder if
That'd be
they have
so
the
good.
chewy ones left.
There's like the Tums factory and the what is it? Purina dog food, right? Is out there too.
Oh God.
We've got Tums, we've got Purina Dog Food, and the Budweiser Brewery.
See, like all of those are different, like enclaves. That's good.
Well, Eat-Rite is actually close enough that you can see what's left of the Purina building. So
Yeah.
they don't, unfortunately, still sponsor their Purina Pet Parade during Mardi Gras anymore, though. So because not existing does that to you.
Yeah.
Um,
It's a shame.
But yeah, right? Like episode fades down to black, goes to commercial, comes back up, and we're ready to do a new leg, right? That's
Oh my God.
Yeah.
we only got one
Compound's
more leg
still
left on the
talking.
trip.
How bad could it be?
I got 2 Oreos in my pocket.
All right. Well, that's good because it only takes one to start the leg.
There we go. There we go. We can get there. As long as I do nothing else, we can get there.
Wait.
You don't have any refresh?
Now I still have all of my refreshes.
Oh,
Just
Jesus.
to ask a question, Mike. Do we get to scavenge a vignette scene to refresh one person's equipment somewhere in the group? But all right, cool.
You have to suffer for that kind of game.
You got to earn that. That's yeah.
Good.
So, just to-
Apologies to anybody who can pick up me like obsessively clicking my pen all night here.
No, you're good.
No.
we're going into leg 5, right?
Yes, this is leg 5. It is your last one, and this one is another gift from Passerby on the Red Markets Discord. So
Thanks, passerby.
Thank you.
Thanks, bud.
could be good.
I'm gonna withhold any thanks until after this leg. Let's see if I make it with both arms.
Yeah.
And then you get the thanks.
We continue onwards down the railroad tracks, headed towards St. Louis. We're probably getting we're pretty close by now. It's been rushed in her leg, and as we're here, you're walking along the railroad lines. I think at the top of a hill, like off to the side, you catch some motion out of the corner of your eye, and you look up, and there's something colorful blowing in the wind up there.
I need to know what it is. I'm gonna pull out my binoculars.
All right. Yeah, you pull out the binoculars, you zoom in, and you can see that there is you can like kind of over the crest of the hill, there's like the top of a house, and on the kind of top of the hill, there's one of those like where it's one post in the middle, and then it's kind of like a square structure at the top for like hanging clothes on. And there are clothes hung on it that are brightly colored. So in a world with no washing machines, there is somebody taking active good care of their clothes, and they are drying on that line.
Somebody's doing their laundry up ahead, and it's not laundry that's been sitting out. It still has its color, so it hasn't had time to fade in the sunlight. So either we have a psychopath up there, or someone who just really likes clean
What
clothes.
kind of sociopath cleans their clothing?
In the middle of an apocalypse, come on.
I mean, it probably lasts longer that way if you clean them regularly.
How far away from the train tracks is this thing?
it's a little hike over there. Like it's not like adding a new leg to go there or anything like that, but it's off the beaten path to head over to the top of that hill where the clothesline is and stuff like that.
We're about to find Skeeter's laundromat, and we're all gonna explode.
Inside this washing machine is full of bounty.
It's full of bones.
Just
And also,
answer my
like,
You thought I
roll.
meant cards, but it's actually the detergent.
Damn.
Uh, um, do we want to check it out?
Absolutely.
What did you say,
I
David?
mean,
Absolutely.
Waste
The
not,
do-
want not.
Wait, not what not.
I think the doc already had started walking towards it without even thinking.
Well, I'll cover you.
It's good. It's
Okay.
good fun.
We proceed towards the up the hill to where
I'll
this
keep
clothesline
an
is at.
eye out for the thing that's gonna fuck us, whatever that's gonna be.
I will state that I do have my hand on my spear, even though it's technically like I'm using it as a walking stick, we'll say,
Yeah, that's fair.
in case.
Well, he's like
Um,
super sharp hypodermic. He does like just like ball pointing up next to you as you walk. It's pretty good.
She's gotten used to it.
Yeah, as you approach, there are there's several pieces of different clothing up there. They're all brightly colored, they're well cared for. There's probably like a red like gingham pattern dress that's flowing in the wind up there, a couple of men's shirts that are like they're probably like short sleeve but with a collar kind of deal. They're like kind of like, light blue and lavender kind of colors. And as you kind of approach the top, you can see that there's a house that's nearby here towards the back of it. You can see that there's like a picnic table in the back. And there is a guy in a sort of like red and white plaid short sleeve shirt with a collar on it, who's he's carrying an empty basket. He's headed back towards the clothesline here as you're approaching. And he'll kind of be like, oh, hi. Hey there. Didn't expect anybody to be, hanging out. Welcome. How you doing? So try to be friendly. That's quite the
Howdy.
walking stick you got.
Thanks, I made it myself.
Excellent. Looks really
Howdy.
impressed. Like check it out.
Deacon just sort of gets pushed forward by Longbow and Martha
Yeah, it's
because
like-
that's
Just
what
li-
our
just a
that's
little
what we
little
do.
I
pat on
am
the
not the
shoulders, like
person you want to
a little
talk.
pat on the shoulders, like you're up.
Howdy. I'm known as the deacon. These are my fellow takers, the incidentals. We're just passing through and just thought it was kind of. I honestly thought it was kind of funny. There was some laundry out that looked kind of fresh, so we were just curious more than anything.
Like, oh well, yeah, no, I mean, hi, hey, how you doing? I'm Brandon. I was just out here. I was like, and he'll set the laundry basket down. It's like I was just coming out to take down laundry, and I had to clean up me mom and people's stuff, so I have clean clothes and all that kind of stuff. He's got like not like a mega tool belt, but he's got like a tool belt on. He's got like 2 hammers hanging on it, like not a whole lot of other useful stuff there. But he's not dressed particularly special or anything like that. If anything, he's dressed in better cared for clothes than what y'all have.
sure.
But certainly
mine-
he doesn't have
half
he
of mine's
certainly
blown up.
doesn't have the money that like Jed Jones has.
Hmm.
He's like, yeah, no, it's nice to meet you, Deacon Astro. Is it?
That works. That works. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I mean, I was just coming out here to get the laundry down because I got to go take care of me mom and Peepaw. But I mean, it's almost dinner time. If you wanted to join us, you are welcome to.
We got you remember, like kind of points to that. We kind of got a thing. That is very polite. First of all, we kind of got a thing. We don't much accept food from people on the road, kind of as a policy.
You just someone sees Dr. Compound, it's like, but that, and then like probably
Eh,
covers their
It's
mouth.
just
Listen.
pets.
Doris
I'll
was
tell you
real
later.
nice too until there was dude spaghetti. Anyway,
Yeah, I'll tell you
Um,
later. It's just what Martha
but-
says to talk.
I mean, maybe if you got like what, a cup of coffee, maybe that'd be okay. I
Oh
think.
well, I mean, there's a pitcher of
Right.
lemonade on the table, and there is like a tablecloth on it. There's probably like a picnic basket that has some stuff in it, like a plastic pitcher with like the turning head on it. So it's like, I don't want any of the bugs getting in it or anything like that. But
It's
like,
it's
yeah, I
clear
mean,
all
come
the
on
way
over here.
through. It's clear all the
Yeah,
way
yeah,
through.
it's a clear container. There's a glass that's half drunk sitting there next to it already.
Is this
There
like
are
a house?
there's 4 seats around this like little table that's out back here. Like, I mean,
Is
you're
it like
welcome to
this house and then like destroyed houses near it? Like, is this
this
an
is kind of out in the country. Like there's other houses, but like there's a good distance between them. Right? Like you can
But
see
it's
like,
like you
oh yeah, the next plot of land's like over there, and you can kind of
Okay.
like see the little house, but like there's space.
is it
And it's like
is
that
it like
that
when you
big
get a
like glistening with the big condensation drops on it with the like the ice in the
Ice
picture.
cold,
It's
yeah.
like, oh, you know.
is it kind of like when you get up in the mountains in like in the Ozarks of Missouri and you can see like 2 or 3 houses? You have no idea how to get there though. Like you cannot see a road anywhere, but there are 3 houses out there just chilling.
Yeah.
It's like, where is your driveway?
Yes,
I
absolutely.
mean, I'm tempted. I myself am tempted by a glass of lemonade. That's
Like, well,
You got
you're
sugar?
welcome to yeah, well, I mean, just the stuff that I used to make the lemonade. I try to ration it out, but I mean, I also got a pie for dessert. Once, but I gotta get the clothes inside. Like everything's almost ready. I gotta get me mom and people dressed up. They need some help getting dressed nowadays. You know how it is. They get old. But you're welcome to stay.
It's real.
Have dinner. Or I mean, just if you're not comfortable doing that, and I understand having concerns about food for strangers, you're welcome to hang out. You're welcome to rest here for a while before you get back on the road. If you need some shade, a glass of lemonade, water over there.
Yeah.
Like points to like the hose spigot. like
How long has the whole zombie Armageddon been happening?
5 years.
5
5
years.
years. So I'm sorry. I just have a question. Can I ask a question without you getting offended?
Well, I mean, I can't promise not to get offended, but you can ask your question.
How the fuck do you have? How are your parents still alive in the middle of this?
Look, me and mom people, they grew up as farmers. They lived as farmers. They've been farmers their whole lives. They're just strong. They're just they need help nowadays. But we've been real lucky out here. We're not in the middle of the city where everything kind of
Can I insight check this dude?
That's
This
what I want to do too.
it's like
yeah, someone can
I mean,
roll
Nikki asked the
sensitivity, yes.
question, so feel free if you
What
have
is it
foresight
though? Foresight?
Sensitivity.
or sensitivity.
Hmm.
Do you have that?
I don't see sensitivity.
Okay,
Where
then
is it?
I
It
do.
should be under
It's a charisma skill.
Oh no,
Um,
I do not have sensitivity.
I do, unless Deacon, you want to roll it?
I mean, I've got a couple, but worst thing I can imagine is me mom people are some casualties strapped to a wheelchair, and that just kind of sounds interesting more than dangerous. So
I mean, this definitely feels like a Norman Bates situation going on, and I just kind of want to see.
Yeah, or
I
the-
just-
see my question though is, will me mom people have as much get up and go in them as Papaw did in the Texas Chainsaw Massacre? Because
I'm gonna roll
he was really
sensitivity.
trying to swing that hammer at the end there. So
4 over 3.
Okay, that's he doesn't seem to be like, he's not trying to fabricate a story to you,
Okay.
right?
he doesn't think
Um,
he's lying. That's the fun. This is the fun stuff. Like, I'm here for this. I'm here for it. I want to see it.
yeah, I mean, we're vested now, Mike. We're gonna
invested.
go on with
We're gonna sit around and we're gonna wait for me mom Peepaw to come out and say hi to this lovely elderly couple that there's nothing wrong with.
I'm just gonna like whisper to whoever's closest to me. It's like, I would really like to study their blood if they're alive still. Like they would be possibly like superhuman or something. I don't know, because they should have died by now. Like notoriously, statistically, and she'll just go on to like a tangent.
I mean, like
yeah.
brother Avery's fine. He's getting on up there a little bit. He's
He's
fine.
not in the middle of a middle
I
of
mean,
It's
yeah, he's not a Meemaw
reasonable.
or a Peepaw, so that's a different age
It's
bracket. I think.
reasonable if they stayed out here with no attention, that it
Mm.
could be possible. I would just have to be on your toes. It's just
don't know.
what
They're-
this says.
I mean, I'm honestly just real curious how they're
They're-
still alive.
They're in line of sight of the rails, right? Like something would have come wandering by at some point in the last 5 years. This is not going to go well, guys. I'm going to stay right here. Y'all go drink your lemonade. I'm going to drink out of my canteen.
I think I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna be honest with you.
I
I'm
knew
gonna
that
go
you
for it.
would, and that's fine.
Look,
That's
pie.
fine.
I will say pie. That is crossing into the food territory, and that I will not have.
Right. Good.
But I'm like,
But the amount of things that you can do to liquids in a chemical sense is astonishing.
See,
but
I'm
you
not
would
having it.
see blight in it.
Well, sure, blight maybe, but there's
Okay,
other
look,
things
we
that
almost
can
got
kill you.
poisoned a different way with
That's
the
true.
lady.
There-
I'm gonna
the-
stay with Longbow because it sounds like Nikki, you're going with Deacon.
Sure. Yeah,
Yeah.
I want to know what the heck is happening. I'm
Totally, yeah. Of
very
course.
nervous.
I mean, it still sounds to me like everybody's like basically in this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're all basically
Right,
here
like,
just
yeah.
They're
two or
sticking in the
closer.
shade.
Two or closer.
or
to the
closer.
house.
Yeah, two are kind of here closer to where like the clothesline is, where Brandon's taking the stuff down. He's like trying to. He's not like super folding it, but he's like trying to be careful with it, get it into the basket. It's like, all right, yeah, it's this and that, and then he takes down like a smaller like yellow sundress off there too. He puts that into the basket. He's like, all right, y'all can help yourself to the lemonade. Have a seat. There's some biscuits in the basket over there. If y'all want those, I'm glad to share.
After Compound literally biting her tongue right now so hard. She's just like biting her.
Yeah.
Don't say anything, don't say anything, don't say anything,
Yeah.
don't say anything.
And then he's like, if it's water you're after, then I mean, there's the spigot right there. It's basically, look, me mom people's house. It ain't new. That's the same pipes that run inside. You ain't gonna get anything better for the water if you go inside, if that's what you're after. The water's the water. You're welcome to it, though. But I gotta get this inside. I gotta go get me mom people ready for dinner. Okay? Y'all, sit down, relax, help yourself. I'm back in a minute.
Longbow, do you remember when we were at the fudge place?
Yeah.
And we kind of ran into those people that didn't believe that this had happened.
Oh yeah, the guys who kind of La La Land. They think that
Unknown why. Yeah.
yeah.
Like,
Spoiler, there is a new ad on ubic.link for unknown why, trying to draw attention.
because it really seems like this Brandon wants to like, let's go get Mama and Peepaw.
I regret his name instantly.
I thought that was intentional. That's why I said it that
I'm
way.
so sorry. Yes.
Okay. You don't think it's like that, do you?
I mean, look, we'll find out. As far as we know, Meemaw and people are latents, right? I mean, who knows what's going on? I'm just gonna be here when we find out. I'm not gonna be over there.
On a scale from country time to lemon LaCroix, what is this lemonade giving me? I'm gonna give it a little sip. A little safety sip.
It's jazzed up from just like straight up like packet powder type stuff.
Gotcha.
Like, it's
fresh
decent.
squeezed.
Yeah.
Is it fresh squeezed?
It's probably been like partially juiced up with fresh squeezed. Right? It's like we make some country time, we add some actual lemons.
There
It's
we
like
go.
80% country time, 20%
It tastes like
squeezed out lemon.
Look, that tastes like home. That's good.
I think Dr. Compound was talking about the different types of poisons that could have been in the lemonade until she saw the sundress. And then she's just like staring at the sundress and looking between that where it was and him. And when he walks away, why did he have a sundress? That was
It's
small
for
enough for.
Mimo?
No. That was small enough for like a little one.
It
I
was bigger
think.
than like a kid. Like
Oh.
you would
Bigger
have to
than
be
like
at
a
least
kid.
like teenager size for that.
That was small enough
But
for
it was,
like.
but it
mean,
was
I've
for
seen-
like a petite woman. Yes.
I've seen teenage size Mimas. They get kind of hunched.
But
And
were
like,
there
they-
other?
Small again.
But there was
Were there, like,
another dress
small
that he
again?
took also. Yeah.
There were other
Yeah.
dresses that he took down that were bigger, that were like more muumuu style dresses, appropriate.
Mima and a muumuu. That's something to think about.
I mean, that's what most
So
Mimos wear. Is a
for
Mimo.
anybody who is over by the table, there is a picnic basket, and if you peek inside, it is full of like biscuits. And it is actually like if you take the biscuits, you can have a free rations.
Oh,
Oh, Mike.
I'm gonna say now. Deacon's gonna look at these and he's gonna say, "I made a lot of biscuits, and you can't do much to a biscuit without messing it up. Like, there's not much you can add to a biscuit without ruining it. Are we talking Pillsbury Grands or are we talking flaky layers?
Oh no, these are
Buttermilk.
any containers of prefab biscuits have been gone for years at
Yeah.
this point. These
These
are
are from
handmade
scratch.
biscuits. Yeah.
These are from scratch. I'm gonna break one open. I'm like, that's fine. Look, I'm gonna take it. Can't hide nothing in a biscuit.
I'm gonna
Just
wait
broke
and
our
see if he
rules.
dies
We just
first.
broke our own rules.
Look,
Yeah.
look.
She's
Yeah,
been so long.
I was just watching you, just like,
I'm just thinking, okay, spaghetti, you can hide a lot of things in a spaghetti. A pie, there's a million things you can put in a pie.
long pause.
A
Like,
biscuit,
look, if those two start to turn, we're running, right?
biscuit.
Right. I mean,
I
he's biting it right now. And
I wait to see if he dies before.
It's that one, like, was it the one SpongeBob episode where like Squidward's taking just the tiniest bite of a Krabby Patty? I'm just gonna get just a little bite of biscuit.
I mean, at this point, he's just asking for it. So I think, yes, we do.
It's
So I
like a
think-
crumb. It's like a crumb.
Can everybody roll me a d10?
No, no, I can't.
8.
Or
8.
Okay. So I think the doctor and Deacon were both in by the table, so it makes sense. You kind of bump into one of these benches that's around the table. And like I think Deacon, you hear the one that Dr. Compound like bumps into. Because the one that you bump into, you look down and it's bench. And the one Dr. Compound bumps into, look down and it has like a short length of chain with one of those like clippy things like you would attach a dog collar to a dog collar under each corner of the front of it.
Oh, yeah.
And you realize there's those on like all of them except the one that Deacon's standing by.
That's good. That's good. I like that. Yeah.
So let's roll a self-control check real quick.
I have so many more questions.
no, we're getting answers. These are
I
answers.
control
Yeah.
myself.
These are
Uh,
answers right
yeah.
here.
8 over 7.
Okay.
8 over 6.
Okay. Good.
9 over 6, I guess.
Cool.
can I
All right.
pull out? Can I pull out
We
my
gonna mention that to the
binocular?
others?
We're
You don't
just
have
sitting back here on the tracks.
You don't have to.
I would like to pull out. Can I pull out my binoculars and kind of just hand them back and forth between me and Longbow as we just check out the situation?
I will say I'm gonna go ahead and refresh those rations because those biscuits are great.
Go for
I'm
it.
gonna
yeah.
just like hold up one of them a little bit so that the other two in the back could see. Like not enough where it's like above the table, but just like
Is that a chain and like a?
This is not
It's
good.
back.
This is not good.
We don't.
Hey, can you two roll a self-control check?
Thanks, bud.
Zombie. Look,
I
you thinking zombie Mimo?
That's
I'm honestly thinking that they are turned and he's just trying to make sure they're safe. I think is he just locking his
Stress.
casualty?
I passed.
Look,
You passed,
all
okay.
right. Best case, from what I can tell. Best case, he just doesn't have an idea and he's harmless. Worst case, well, middle case, he's a shepherd, which them folks are just misguided, but they're mostly harmless. Worst case, he's a meek, and you've met those. He doesn't look like one of those. So I think we're okay. Just
Yeah, but
don't sit next to Mimo. Maybe.
I think that's the point where, like, the screen door in the back kind of like opens up, and there is him behind trying to guide two casualties, one which is wearing the red gingham dress and the other's wearing like the blue button-down shirt that he just took down off the line. Their hands are wrapped in bandages and they have like chains. And they both have like those like the metal pieces to like kind of keep your mouth from closing. Especially like if they're trying to do like weird dental work or something like that to like force your jaws to stay open.
Oh man.
He's like, oh, sorry, yeah, hang on. Meanwhile, people, they're in a little bit of a mood today. I'm just gonna get him sit down. It's gonna be good.
They look a
Longbow,
little
I-
bitey.
I think
Like,
we're
no,
about to
no,
feel-
they're good. They're nice and friendly. They're gonna be just fine. They ain't no danger to nobody. They're just a little riled up. It's been real hot out. It's humid. They don't like the heat. And he's like maneuvering them onto the benches and like using those little clips underneath to like attach them so they can't actually move.
I'm gonna keep my distance, but I'm kind of like Dick is kind of just perplexed more than anything, and like this is functional somehow.
Yeah.
To Longbow, it's you see that, right? I'm not the only one.
Yeah,
but
no, I'm seeing
Dick-
I'm seeing it too.
Dick just
Dick
kind of
can-
looks
yeah,
over.
because
and-
everybody can make another self-control check. So.
Yeah, Deacon kind of looks over at y'all and is just kind of like,
it's
you
this.
hold up a
No.
biscuit, hold
I
up a biscuit, like, okay.
I crit failed.
Crit failed. Welcome to Stress Town.
Yes.
I'll use a will to make it normal.
So crit failing on a self-control check when it does stress stuff. I
Just
think they
makes
say in the
it-
book like it can't really go that much worse than having a thing.
Okay.
It's too stress.
I got a 12 over
Okay.
7.
Okay.
I
You
failed.
get no stress. Yeah. But
I-
he will maneuver them into these seats, and like the one that doesn't have the chains is obviously his, but he will gesture like to the doctor and to Deacon like, hey, I mean, if y'all want to sit down and have a seat, you can use this bench right here. Janice, she was in a bit of a mood the other day. She's having a little bit of a timeout. She ain't gonna be coming out for dinner tonight. It's like she was just
There's more of them.
like, yeah, my little sister, she was
Poor
in a
man.
mood. Things got really. It's like and he'll kind of like he'll do that thing where like he kind of like puts his foot up on the bench and like kind of like tug up the bottom of his bottom of his like pant leg, and you can see he's got some like sort of dingy bandage wrapped around it with like a roundish bloody mark. It's like she was in a bit of a mood, so she's in timeout for a day or so.
And you said that happened
things are
yesterday?
okay. Like, oh yeah, yesterday afternoon, it's I feel a little ashamed showing it to y'all. This is starting to get a little dirty. I should have cleaned it up. I should have replaced this bandage earlier today. But I had all this laundry to do for me mom people. But I mean, I'm gonna go get the rest of dinner. If y'all want to sit down, you're welcome to. We'll do the prayer. People used to be the one who would lead us in that, but Deacon, I mean, I would be so honored if you would help with that. But
Yep.
yeah, I'm gonna grab the rest of the food and I'll be right back.
He has to be immune. 100%.
Unless that's the first time he's gotten bitten.
Well, it
There's
says,
no way he
it
got
says
that.
make another stress check. Like,
All of us?
yes.
Pass.
Leave this
Just barely.
Mikey goes inside.
He ducks back inside. Yeah, like you can see him moving around. The kitchen is like on the back of the house here. Like you can see him through the window moving around and stuff like that.
I have to use a well because I can't keep taking stress hits.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I don't think any of us can
Um,
because like that's the fourth roll.
I got
Yeah.
7
Yeah.
over 3. Or no,
Okay.
9 over 3.
Okay.
Deacon's gonna motion to y'all, like he's gonna do kind of one
Yeah.
of these.
So it's time out for one quick second
Yeah.
because it's 2 if anybody failed it. I don't know if anybody did because it sounded like Martha even first did the thing. Okay. So there is that realization, like you were saying, right? The options there are he's immune, he's infected, in which case he should have turned by now if that happened any time before 5 minutes ago. Or his little sister might not be a casualty. So who knows?
Question, because Nikki doesn't know what happens to get bit by her. Do you get turned to get bit by any of the zombies, or just
Yeah.
okay? Okay, cool.
Yeah, and when you turn vector.
So if
You
But
go,
if, like,
you
a-
go super fast.
Yeah. If you're alive and you're infected, you become vector. And then when your body dies, you reanimate like up to
So
72 hours
this-
later as like the slow shambler types.
So the
So
logic
he's-
here is that if he got bit by a sister and he didn't turn, either he's immune or she's being held captive against her will.
Or it just wasn't
Right.
a bite that it got infected from. Yeah.
My
oh yeah,
like
there are blank bites.
Gotcha.
yeah, there are blank plates. My thought is there's no way he got them in those without a fight.
I mean,
But regardless of all that,
Mhm.
Martha is going to signal to Deacon, and it's kind of like a cross and a like. Are we like taking care of these casualties as per your thing?
Yeah, you're looking at Longbow. Longbow's getting his rifle off his back.
Yeah.
He's getting ready. Like, oh.
Deacon's kind of giving you like a that fella bit.
Yeah, Longbow's gonna go prone. He's gonna line up a
Like-
shot. Like, I don't know what to do now other than get ready to kill somebody.
He probably like he tries to push the screen door open with his back because he's carrying like a tray.
Yeah.
So like yeah, I mean he's backing out that door as the first thing that like you see.
Can we hear like another bean?
Making noise in there.
Yeah, making noise.
Give me a
I'll
awareness
make
check.
it. I'll do that. I'll give us a little.
I have a
awareness.
+4, but
But you're
I mean, you're
farther
also
You're
like
close.
way down the hill.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
closer. So
I got a 10/1.
there you go.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, you do hear casualty style noises coming from like an open upstairs bed window. Like it's got the like kind of like aging sort of lace curtains that are kind of like blown out in the breeze.
Mm-hmm. I mean, Deacon's could turn to y'all and be like 3 of the slow ones and Brandon.
3, oh, 1.
I'm just making sure
Brandon.
that we're confirming Deacon's faith over here and killing casualties to send him
That's
God.
fair. Because we do need to send him up to Jesus. That is a problem. I mean,
think he's been
Brandon's
home?
not like.
Look, Longbow is dismissive. Longbow's gonna start killing people. Because there's no way it's gonna be okay for you two to be next to this situation.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna start with the guy.
Yeah.
And I mean, he's coming through the door. His back's through it. He's
Back.
just starting to turn around carrying his tray.
I got the signal that he was bit, and Longbow has killed people for less.
That's
Like,
true.
I almost killed somebody, and then later on I had to kill somebody, which was a very dear friend of Longbow. So Longbow's not going to hesitate on this guy, dude. He's just going to shoot
Yeah,
him.
do it. He's not gonna stop you.
Alright.
He's just gonna be. He's just relaying information.
Yeah, bit in there. It's like, oh shit, here we go.
If longbow shot doesn't take him down, I will also shoot him. If not, I'm going to shoot a casualty.
Just so everybody knows what Longbow's doing. I don't want any of the players to be surprised that,
Oh yeah, no. Deacon will probably be a little surprised, but like he's also got his like Bible out on the table and is kind of like looks like he's maybe getting ready to pray a little bit. He looks deep in thought, at the very least.
Yep.
So he's not paying
Um,
too much.
I don't know how the doctor's gonna react yet.
Yeah, no, I
Because
get
she
that.
thinks he's innocent right now.
Yeah,
even though
I
she
know,
saw
I
him
get
get
that.
Yeah.
That's,
I get
that's
that,
fair.
yeah.
He's just out here trying to take care of his family. Like, yeah.
Yeah, like he got bit, but maybe he's immune.
Maybe.
Well, if he's immune, he's worth a ton of money.
We won't
Right.
even go down that friggin' road.
Well, I mean, she would be
It's
one
not
of
one,
studying
no.
religion, but
Waste not one. Shut you.
You think she was mad?
Yeah, Mike, I would like, if I can add, I would like the will for being dismissive on shooting this guy.
Okay.
Because I think that Longbow is kind of taking the gamble that he's not immune and that he is about to turn and he's trying to save his people.
Okay.
Right.
What is
So
it? Is it the timeline? Like the timeline's kind of fuzzy on turning anyway, right?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, it's narratively appropriate.
yeah.
Mhm.
Like I'm pretty sure if one of us gets a bit, Mike just gets to
It's right away.
have fun with that.
It's in
Yeah.
a matter of combat rounds. Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially when it's a bite from a vector directly. Yes. So long bow.
Awesome. That is a success. I hit him.
Okay. Can you
I'm gonna spend my
roll
level.
roll me a black d10?
No hitboxes.
What
One.
was that?
It's a 1 on the D10. I rolled a 9 on the D10. And then I rolled a 1.
You just got
Oh,
shot by a
no.
BB just out of nowhere.
Yeah.
That wasn't us.
Yeah, the bee sting.
You
It is what it is. It is what it is.
Yeah.
Well, you know, you're also catching him from behind, so I don't feel bad about like juicing that up by another couple, like doing it. It's like, oh, it's like 3, right? So yeah, I mean, he's coming out the door. He's kind of like backing into it to turn it, like push his way through while he's carrying this tray that's got like whatever he did out in the smoker and something else here and like some beans, and like he just spins him around as like coleslaw flies across the deck here.
Not
Yeah.
the coleslaw.
And
All
Longbow-
over me mom's dress.
Martha, you hear Longbow go, fuck, it wasn't clean.
Martha,
Fucking beans are against the outside wall.
yeah.
Yeah.
Martha takes her shot.
We see a close-up shot of that bite and his feet as cornbread drops all around his feet.
You
He's
ruined the
not
coleslaw
going to serve
and
you
the
cornbread
cornbread?
and biscuits. Come on,
dare
how many
you?
starches
It's not.
at the same
He's not
time?
Cracker Barrel.
Corn on the cob, then. Corn on the cob.
It was
Here's a
12 over
corner.
5.
12 over 5. Okay, can you roll
Mhm.
me a d10 for damage?
9.
9. Okay. Yeah, he
Dead.
takes it. He
Oh,
like
God.
stuff spills over. He's down to one knee and just like, and he like just leaves the big bloody streak as he slides down the door jamb as like the screen door like closes on him.
choose. to
Me
roll
mom,
self-control.
peepaw, just being all like, yeah. So I think that's
Don't I need to do a self-control check for killing a human?
yes.
I assume we
Uh,
both do. 'cause
Yeah,
like,
you
Longbow
both
wanted
do
to
for
kill
like
him.
just random. I'm just gonna shoot this guy. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
It wasn't really like
self-control's
that,
for both
Mike.
of
It
you.
wasn't just a.
He was innocent. He did nothing.
I succeed.
I succeeded.
Is this detachment?
So just one for each of you. And then for the doctor and for Deacon, can you roll me a self-control check?
Oh yeah. Just
Um,
rip to Brandon.
if your
Um,
max willpower is 2, can you only have 2?
You
Or
can,
2
can you-
will. Well,
you
you
can-
start with 2 will, and then you can earn.
So I can have, if I like did it a short, like if I did my weak spot, I would gain a will even if I have 2 out of 2.
yeah,
right
you
now?
can go above,
Okay.
but you start your job at 2. So if you ended the last job with a bunch of extra, they get wiped out. When you
No,
switch.
I had 1, and then went up to 2. I mean, I technically rolled before you asked me to roll, but then I rolled again because you asked me to roll, and I failed the second time.
Um,
You
Okay,
rolled
so- Hey,
before. And
I
it was
got it.
5.
But I was rolling for
is
something
is
else.
this is this faith confirming for me? It doesn't really make a difference, but I'm just curious.
I don't
It's
know.
wow.
toeing the
What is it?
line.
This is
It's
this is
toeing the
not
line.
dispatching a casualty, right?
That's
Like
true.
that
I
was
mean, either way, 6 over 5.
that was a living soul. Yeah.
Yeah.
So nothing for Deacon and 1 trauma for Dr. Cohen.
Deacon's gonna kind of like under his breath start like reciting the Lord's prayer, and you just see him kind of open the Bible up and grab the pistol out, and then just kind of start one by one around the table, kind of deal.
I love that your Bible is where you put your pistol. It's like, this
Yeah.
is where I send souls to heaven.
Yep.
Mhm.
That's what it
Release them
is.
from their mortal coil.
I think the doc, I'm gonna play into her weak spot, and she's gonna like spin around and be like, she looks pissed, like angry, very, very, very angry. It's like, what the actual fuck are you killing innocent people for? What's wrong with you? Like, she's going off.
I mean, do I roll my shots, or do I just mark the charges? Because I mean, they're chained up.
Just mark the
right there.
charges. Yeah, they're not.
Alright.
They're not going anywhere.
He's gonna head into the house afterwards. See what's up.
Yeah. And in Longbow is gonna be like, he was bit. He's gone.
He would have changed by now. He said he got bit last night or yesterday. It's been almost 24 hours.
He probably got bit trying to get her dressed just now.
And he bandaged it in that time. He was gone for 5-10 minutes. You could dress 2 fucking zombies and her and get bit and dress it and come out with food.
Yeah. Yeah. That guy was gone. There's no way. There's no way he was gonna make it.
You don't know that.
If he turned next to you, you would have been gone.
That's making assumptions. We just kill everybody based off assumptions. We might as well kill each other.
Look, I've seen people turn slow, and then it's too late, and they'll take out everybody. I get it. He's talking to you. You know they talk to you when they turn.
Yes, I know. I've seen it.
It's wild. I just don't.
He wasn't turned though.
It's bit. He's gonna.
While they are talking, I'm gonna just pull the med kit away from Longbow.
Yep.
And go and test this guy.
Oh, sweet.
No, I have a reason for doing it, but
Yeah, sure.
I test him. I don't. Yeah.
Should I just mark a couple more charges off my handgun real quick?
Yeah, just
Do not
just
want
one.
to talk about doing that.
Feels a bit
There's-
macabre.
Yeah, there's we get that view like that window that was up there, like the lace curtains blown out of it. As you're like, bang, still get the view of the curtains. Yeah. Yeah, so I think I forget what we've done before. If it was a first aid test to check somebody's status.
Yeah,
right?
we have
Okay.
the kit that lets us check and see
Yeah.
if they're
I was just hoping because
they're
we weren't
infected.
like in combat and I was taking my time doing it that we could just get a clear sample.
You can get a sample, but I think it's still the check to
Okay.
run it.
Medicine, right? Their first aid.
Or first aid, yeah.
it's first aid rule.
It's 7/3.
Number 3. Yeah, he's clean.
Like clean. Like immune or just a blank bite?
It doesn't register as immune. And it doesn't register as infected, so clean.
I
Roll a self-control
no.
check.
No.
me?
Yeah.
Just I don't
too, right?
tell.
Well, I guess fair enough. There's Longbow now.
I failed it.
1 stress.
No.
That's fine.
Longbow's
Okay.
gonna. What was it? It's infected, right?
Yeah, he could have turned at any time. And I just pocket it and throw it back to.
I don't have any sensitivity. Fuck me. I can't even check you.
Out of character. I mean, I know I can't read her, but I also just saw her shoot someone that we thought was innocent and the other person. So I kind of don't trust right now.
Mhm.
Would it, I don't want to meta. That's why I'm asking, like, would it be reasonable if my character would want to check as well? And would I have that ability to do so? Because I don't know if I need a special thing.
Want to check, like I want to know for myself. I can certainly understand that.
Yes. Like, and she's
Given what's
curious
going
and
on. Being able to do the check is an upgrade on the first aid kit, and I'm not sure which one it is. So.
then I don't think I have it.
It's the DHQS upgrade,
And I have the pass spec one.
I think.
Well, I think there's like 2 different ones that let you do blood testing. One of them is like
there's
more
also a blood
reliable,
testing unit.
I don't
but
have
it
that.
sends it to the DHQS. Like the DHQS one is like more reliable, but
I have the one that stuns
no
people.
data privacy.
Oh, right.
Or sedates an opponent.
Yeah, then you have the impulse and not the ability based on the equipment that you have access to of your own.
She's gonna walk over and study the body either way. Just not for any reason specifically, but just
You can only about this time exit the home. We're clear.
Good. Does everybody have food rations? I kind of want to get out of here, guys.
yeah, let's go.
Mike, as a player, can we just take a break?
Nikki is fine.
Yeah, I was going to say this is as much as I have prepared for the night.
Okay.
So
Me as a
after
player,
this,
I'm not great.
Yeah,
I mean, yeah, but I'm just saying.
We've been batting 1,000 on these for a while, and to get it wrong.
yeah.
really
If
sucks.
this is the TV show The Incidentals, then like the next scene, like the episode ends on like, oh, here we are at the outer fence around like the warehouse the grain elevator we're trying to get to, and that's what happens next.
I feel like technically it ends when the thing gets put in her pocket. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's totally like
yeah.
It's
Longbow
legit.
asking he's infected, right? And her looking at the test and going, yeah, he is. And it's like that shot over her
Yep.
shoulder of the test.
Yep.
I need to upgrade sensitivity.
You're right.
I didn't know what it was.
Me too.
That'd be fair.
I've been playing a minute. I should have upgraded that. Oh my god.
Dr. Compound's not okay.
That like Longbow's great. Longbow feels good. David's not okay.
Understandable. So, do you want to fire up the raid machine for us?
Oh
You
yeah,
got
let's
the
do
keys
the
to that
raid.
car?
Let's
Send this
it.
energy somewhere.
Yeah. You know who needs this energy? I don't know who. I still can't raid Gen Con. We need they run games on Thursdays.
I can talk to you about that later.
Yeah. We can do Matt Colville or Critical Role or Bronze Girl. Those are the ones I have got up.
I would do Bronze Girl because I'm pretty sure that she just started running something on Dimension 20.
Oh, sweet.
And it would be good to support her.
Awesome. Let's do it. All right. We're gonna hit the raid button on Bronze Girl. Folks, this has been a blast. This game is so intense. This game is so intense. Because you all right. I had a blast. Mike, thanks again for running, dude. This is so much fun. And Ronaldus, thanks for writing this and being a part of a really fucked up community that comes up with fucked up scenarios.
Thank you for writing the
what?
book that we're playing in.
Thank you, Passerby, for this leg.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah,
It's-
I'm gonna. Now that I know, thank you, Passerby. This was delightful.
Yeah, this is good. This is good.
I
This
got
is good.
biscuits.
I got a free refresh of my rations.
I had few left.
I would say that we all do, right? Because now we got the biscuits.
All right.
Nah, nobody else wanted the biscuit.
Oh my god. That's
Well, I
okay.
said I was waiting until after you ate it to see if you died.
I think only one person I don't know. Fuck it. We're raiding.
No,
We're raiding
it's
Bronco.
enough for everybody. Anyway, moving on. Yeah.
Everybody
Doesn't
Right.
raid.
matter.
We'll see
As
everybody next
always.
week.
Fun and play well.
May all your rolls be crits.
Everybody.